Alright, we are live. Very good, very good. So, welcome back to the #1 trading live stream. We win most of the time, but we might lose today. So, if you're not ready, kindly quit trading. Yeah? Could have a little more enthusiasm in that intro, but you know. need to practice that, don't we? It's not okay.
Yep. Morning, everyone.
Morning. Yeah, I need to plug TradingView. Let's try and trigger some people. Do you reckon that's where Ballypoor found the stream from again? Like, he wasn't gonna pop on, but then he just saw us on TradingView. He's like, you know what? I need to terrorize them a little more. Oh, you're on mute, Mark, by the way.
100% with Ballypoor founders, bro. 100%. Without a doubt. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good day today, man. Good start for us, anyways. It's like 7 o'clock here. But for those that are less early, I hope you guys had a great start to your boardings. A few wins, maybe.
And some loose.
I think, yeah.
It's like 9 o'clock here.
I wonder what people do actually when, like, in their own time zone. Do they trade as soon as they wake up, or do they wait for a London session? What do you think? That'd be quite interesting.
Well,
because obviously now that we're used to London sessions,
we also got some crazy Americans who wake up at 3 a.m.
12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. 11 o'clock for Fernando right now, I think.
11, 12.
So Fernando.
Yo, Fernando, what are you saying?
Yeah. 11 o'clock for him, isn't it?
11, oh, you got some... Actually, the rest of the world, I guess, it shouldn't be too hard to wake up for London. Obviously, if you go all the way to the other side, Japan, China, what time is it over there?
Yeah, but it's like, they have work, don't they?
Around this time?
Like, maybe at 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, so they'll just have to wake up a little bit earlier and then trade at their own time zone. That's what I'm wondering. But now, since obviously we're used to trading London, if we go in a different country, we'll obviously be trading London. But for people born in that country, do you know what I mean? I wonder what they do. I wonder if they wake up trading straight away.
Morning rate. Okay, OBS is
upgraded.
I can actually see different coloured names now in the chat.
Hey yo.
Did you notice that? Has yours changed too?
No, I didn't. Nah, mine's the same.
Yeah, so on GJ, very similar to yesterday. I'm essentially waiting for a push up into this area. Sells above 161,250, and the explanation was that obviously overall we're in this bearish leg, but we're far from that discount, so I'm going to ignore that and imagine this is the leg we're trading in, inside this bearish area here. Slowly we retraced upwards into the higher areas of the leg, so that's telling me that we're manufacturing orders, essentially trying to get buyers and sellers in, and now you're reaching the area. Be looking to sell from there. We're gonna have loads of orders waiting below these areas here, the trend line. Buyers have their stops below here. Sellers are waiting for a break of these levels. So yeah, once we push into this area, 161,250, I'll be looking for sales on there. EUR USD, I'm pretty sure was boring. I just analyzed it. No trades to look for on here. We're ranging around, and to the left there's no areas to sell from. So, like Elite Man was saying just now, we might have to wait for CPI tomorrow to actually get some nice setups forming. Might have to wait for that. But in terms of what I'm expecting, we have tapped into the discount of this bullish leg here, and we've obviously been ranging all day long. So you can expect a break of this level here. I would not be selling from here. I think sells are dangerous here for me until we take these highs. And then gold, not trading gold yet, just testing it for now, but we're in a nice selling area here after such a large bullish run. What happened is we approached the area we're looking to sell from, and just before we reached it,
rained all day.
We started ranging for I think 2 days straight. 2 days straight we ranged, and what's going on there is the quote-unquote algorithm or the banks, they're triggering in buyers and sellers, or tempting them to enter as soon as we break these levels. So what that means is for anyone who's selling, who wants to put a large volume of sell orders into the market, they now have the buys to fill those orders. So that means it's a good area to sell from. And structure wise, we've obviously got this bullish structure here. You can expect a push down since we're at the higher high now. And of course the order blocks to the left. So what I want to see now is either a strong rejection here, potentially sell from there, or wait for these highs to get taken for a final liquidity grab and then sell there. And that's it. So go basically sells on everything, and EUR USD. Probably
Sounds
no
like someone's
trade.
copying my strategy.
Is it?
Yeah. Sounds like someone's trying to copy
well, I said
me.
it first, so I guess.
Yeah, I'll share mine.
On to Mark's analysis.
I think mine's practically the same as
Let's
the
see
deals,
if
to be
he's
honest.
copying my strategy.
Is that right? Okay, so first of all, we are now in daily, obviously, on Euro dollar on the weekly, we're still quite bullish. We are still yet to complete the weekly grid, to be honest. The weekly grid, I mean by this low and this high. This high right here. So we'll wait and see if we end up completing that this week. However, I do anticipate a bit of a downside move first to kind of relieve this entire move. You can see this move has had no relief since it started, right? As in, there's no downtrend to collect more orders to continue back up. So that's what I'm anticipating right now. Even though I do anticipate this level to be reached at some point, I do anticipate some sort of bearish move to start off with, but we'll see when we can do that. We're also in the midst of a new structure form on the 4-hour structure, a 4-hour time frame, which I'll show you guys now. Hold on. Let me just. This is still the current low. Okay, so as for the 4-hour time frame on Euro dollar, I don't need the view up right now, and I don't need this right now. Let me just clean up a little bit. So first of all, on the 4-hour time frame, let me just delete this, and yeah, that's fine. We currently created a new low over here with 2 consecutive candles. That for me is a valid retracement. As long as we break this high over here, we will now have a new structure form, which is from this low to the new high created. So let's just assume it's going to be here using the patterns. Where is it? Let's just say it's like this. Sorry, it's a bit annoying.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's say we create a new structure and we break this high. This obviously will be a new high over here. I think I'll be more than happy to take the sells if we start to exhaust from this point and finish back down below over here. That way, we only really need to break this low over here to start to become bearish again, and that's fine with me. I'll just put my stop loss above this weekly grid over here. So my position will probably look like something like this, and I'll explain why. Take profit around these zones right here. It's not a big risk to reward, but it's still a decent one to take because if we're wrong, we're very wrong, but if we're right, we're quite right. As in, we caught this top of this zone right here. So I'll tell you exactly why this is the case. So as you guys know, the structure right here is bullish at the moment. However, obviously, in order to become bearish, all we have to do is break this zone, which is a little bit safer than taking the sells right now, as it is right now. Because in order to turn bearish, what we'll have to do is break this zone right now. This is the current 4-hour zone as well. But if we shrink that 4-hour zone, we kind of lessen our risk over here in a way that we're looking for a reversal almost. And it basically increases the chances of reversal if our zone is a lot smaller. So I'm looking at that. Another thing is obviously we have this liquidity up top, as Adil said, and liquidity down below. So I'm waiting for buy-side liquidity to be taken on the 1-hour chart, and then potentially a breakdown on the 1-hour chart again, finishing back down below this zone right here, faking a lot of traders out, obviously in the wrong direction, in the wrong side of the market. That way we have all these buyers over here that can fuel the market makers' sells. And for the continuation back down. And as we know as well, I've repeated this so many times, once buy-side liquidity is taken and it doesn't hold, we're most likely going to be starting to hunt sell-side liquidity, and sell-side liquidity is down below over here, and that's the nearest sell-side liquidity. So when that happens, we can reduce our risk, take profits, or whatever you guys want to do, move stop loss to break even, however you want to do it. and then obviously that'll be a risk-free trade, quite a quick trade, obviously. However, there's a big chance, as I said, that we end up reaching this 1.750, sorry, 1.07800 to 800 zone. So these ones right here, as it is again, as I said, the weekly grid. And if you look at the weekly time frame as well, there's definitely liquidity sitting above that zone. Look at the 3-pin rejection over here. Loads of sellers. That's a big, massive selling, what's it called, signal for the market, and you can see it works. So I can imagine either a lot of stop loss if people are still holding around this zone for the swing traders, or more people probably looking to enter, mostly because of they saw what happened prior, the reaction prior to this, and so I can imagine a lot of sellers looking to enter around that zone. So definitely be a lot of limits and whatnot in that zone. So that's what I'm looking at. And the same thing exactly for GJ as well. So on GJ, I mean, the good thing we have on GJ is the fact that it is bearish at the moment, so we have the trend going for us on the higher time frame. So we don't have to really look for reversals. It's more of a retracement trade, which is good. If we just take the swing high to swing low over here, unfortunately, the only bad thing about it is it's barely a valid retracement for me. For it to be a good retracement, it has to at least reach that 38.2 retracement, which it has, to be fair. So just about valid. I'd obviously want a deeper pullback, but we'll see if price action allows us or gives us that setup. So as for me, I need to obviously set a target as well. We'll just I like to target the recent low over here. You can see the significant low created after this low was tapped, quite a major zone. We had a massive rally to the upside, so that could happen again. So we might as well, or if we're already in profit, probably start to take some profits off, move stop loss to break even, or even close the entire position as a whole. Okay, now for the daily over here. So our daily leg is currently from this high to this low. So right now this is our range for selling. Anything within this zone right here is a valid sell. The only thing we have, unfortunately, is the fact that this zone right here is quite clean. So if we end up breaking up with force, we might end up closing like around that 165 area anyway. So again, it's not these are the types of trades I like to trade, because if I'm wrong, I know I've got the wrong direction, so that's fine with me. That's why I have stop losses, that's why I have risk management. But there's also a decent chance that I do get it right and start to go back down. But yeah, so at least at this point, if I'm wrong, I don't have to look at where I could re-enter, because at that point my trade is done. I'm not going to look at GJ after this today, and I'm just going to let it go and let it hit the take profit, to put it simply. I don't know why it took me so long to think of that, not analogy, but explanation. But as for the view up as well, we do have a second upper deviation over here we could use as a resistance. From the current data, I think it's around 60% of the time it does work as being resistance for the continuation back down in a bearish trend, obviously. So yeah, so I guess we got a 60% edge, I suppose. It's not a big edge, but it's still an edge nonetheless. We also have a gap on the volume profile over here, which does act like it's a magnet. However, you can see there's a massive gap up above as well, which also acts like a magnet. So it goes, it's a bit meh right now in terms of that. Okay, now for the 4-hour time frame, we are currently bullish on the 4-hour time frame, but that's fine. We have the zone, so we have the current low over here and the current high over here. But as I said, same thing for euro dollar. We have this massive range at the moment, but if we end up breaking above this this high right here, our new level will obviously be from this low to this high, shortening our range. So we only have to break this level to become bearish and for our trade to be completely valid and for us to be able to have full confidence in our trade, rather than breaking all the way down here where we're still unsure whether it's going to push up or not at any point. Okay, so we got that. And then yeah, as for the hour time frame and lower, we do have buy side liquidity sitting above this zone right here, and sell side liquidity sitting above this zone. But if we go even lower into the lower time frames, we have even better positions over here. We have buy side liquidity sitting above here and sell side liquidity sitting above here. So let's see if we can take this buy side liquidity, finish back down below and start to collapse back down. And then yeah, exactly the same as euro dollar. So these ones I'm basically not using the view app and stuff like that, again, because it ends up confusing. But there is a lot more confluences when it comes to these trades. For gold, I'm not trading gold at the moment. Again, it could line up with euro dollar. So if we finish back down below into this range, then we could start to sell off. But it's just too risky for me. I'm not gonna trade gold for multiple reasons. So yeah, those are the only two pairs I'm really looking at the moment. We'll see. As for oil, just to update you all on the tracking side of oil. Wrong one. This one. So far so good. As still the same. So we're still trading below this weekly grid right here. As I said though, I don't know if you guys remember yesterday, but this weekly grid I said might act as a major support again, and we could start to see a push back up. That's exactly what happened. So we'll see if we can end up breaking it. If we do end up breaking it, I can imagine we're probably going to go to this zone next, where price was created on the New York switchover from London to New York. And we can see if we can start to pull into that during New York session. So we'll wait and see. That's basically it for me.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I haven't had my coffee today, by the way. That's why I sound like tired. That's why I sound tired.
So, are you
Nah,
gonna
slip
get
on the
some
roof.
coffee,
Yeah, I'd
or
imagine, Fernando. What?
are you gonna get some coffee?
Nah. Later.
Oh.
I've been
You
drinking
need that
coffee
red
too early
velvet
anyways.
breakfast, bro. That's what you need.
Red velvet. Yeah, but that pushed me through the day, bro. So,
Exactly.
nah, I'd slip on the roof. Yeah, to be fair. You live in California, don't you? So like,
I was about to say you're
yeah,
from
you're probably
California.
not
I thought
used to
I thought it's sunshine
probably
every
not
day
used
in
to the whole
California.
rain. Yeah,
Yeah.
sunny Cali.
Drink a Red Bull.
Yeah, GJ is.
There you go.
I should
Yeah,
flip
drink a Red
Polish.
Bull.
Nah, it's even worse.
GJ's
What's some
real
coffee?
right
Hello
now.
to everyone that's in
If it
the
flips
chat
bullish
right
in the
now.
daily, a confilled FVG formed on December 20. Let's see.
Yeah, you answer this one. It's a
Yeah.
smart money question, bro.
Yeah, but
I'm sleep
you
on
know
this
what
one, bro.
smart money is, bro.
I'm
The
sleep
retail
on
might
this
have
one.
buy-sell liquidities on top of that SH on the hourly. December 20. Yeah, that's the issue, Ray. It depends on how you trade and what time frame you're trying to hold your trades on. Are you a swing trader, longer term trader, scalper, short term like me? That's why I was saying yesterday, let's say you do take sells here. There's nothing wrong with looking for sells here. It's just about your expectation of how far it's gonna run and how long you're holding your runners or whatever. But for my strategy, I'm looking for sells here. I know I'll have secured profit by the time, let's say, we reach the 1-to-1, 1-to-2, and then I'll leave runners. But the portion of runners that I'm gonna leave is dependent on the higher time frames. So like you said, all these clean candles to the left or the fair value gap, there is a high chance it's gonna get filled up, just like Mark said. But at the same time,
Mark said that.
at the same time, we've seen that GJ pushes down without retracing a lot of the time. It'll retrace a tiny amount, 30%, 40%, and just collapse. So I think look for shorts here, but just don't expect it to run long. Don't expect it to keep dropping 1,000 pips, 500 pips. So hold a
That
tiny
imbalance
amount.
is going to act like a massive magnet in the market, to be fair. It's
Imagine
true.
all the breakout traders waiting for this, all the smart money traders.
Fair value gap.
Smart
So
money
it's like
knows,
when there's
the definition
when there's a
of
gap
smart money
between.
is
Actually, yeah, you could show what fair
it's
value
just
gap is.
it's this gap here. So I'll show you. Let's try and find a better example so I don't go over the analysis. Yeah, so I'm thinking the same as you, Ray. It is weird right now, but I think if
There you go. That's a fair value
still
gap
take
right there.
shorts, but just don't hold your runners for longer than. Don't hold your runners as if you're expecting it to drop loads.
There's one
The
in front of you, bro.
fair value gap is this, Fernando.
Yeah,
It's
I was gonna
basically
say,
the
there's like
gap
right in front of
between. It's the gap between the low of the first candle and the high of the third candle. Essentially, whenever you see large momentum, you see this happen, this pattern take place. You'll see a gap between the high of the first candle and the low of the third candle. All it essentially means is that there was so much momentum in the market at the time that price never got a chance to balance itself out. So it's almost like a footprint of the banks, the institutions, or actual smart money. You basically look at it as a footprint that the big money has entered, because price moves so fast. I think a good example is, you see the gap here. Here it just looks like 3 candles, right? Buy side liquidity,
Buy side liquidity.
just
That's what it's
saying,
called. That's what it's called. Yeah.
That's essentially saying
When there's a
buyers are waiting to enter. So if it's buy side
there's
liquidity
like
here,
a yeah.
buyers are waiting to enter here, or it could be any sellers. Their stop losses are
Stop
above there.
losses. Yeah.
So the whole idea is that if, let's say, the smart money is looking to enter, the people with millions and billions of dollars to pump into the market, they need orders on the other end to fill their orders. So I've said this example 100 times, but let's say you want to sell or buy 100 pairs of shoes, you need 100 people selling their pairs of shoes.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Or that. Well, yeah, that, or you have to go to the secondary market and buy it at a higher price at more of a premium, which they don't want to.
That's a good shout.
They
Yeah,
want to
that's a
buy it at
good
the same
shout.
price.
So yeah, so
It's one of-
imagine there's a hedge fund out there who wants to sell, not maybe $1 billion. We don't know how much they trade. Imagine they're selling tens of millions of dollars worth of GBP JPY. They need 10 million people who are willing to buy at the same price. They can't just sell if there's no one buying. Like literally, logically, physically, it doesn't make sense. You can't do it. You can't buy a McFlurry if no one's selling a McFlurry. So what they do
if the
is,
machine is broken, you can't buy
oh
it.
yeah, if the
I'm
machine's
joking.
broken, you can never.
That's sorry, carry on.
But yeah, so what you'll normally see is before we do get that massive drop, price will intentionally slow down, just like we're doing here. To be fair, on the lower time frames, price will intentionally slow down right before we tap into the area, then drop. It's because it's attracting in more buyers, so that when they do sell, they can add in more and more volume because they've got orders to fill it. I think that's a good explanation. Let me know if it's not.
I thought that was a great explanation, to be honest.
So yeah, thank you. And so the fair value gap is essentially a footprint saying that the big money has entered, and liquidity is what they need to enter.
And sell side liquidity, which we haven't
Yeah,
mentioned,
like
is
this.
it's basically where there's a lot of sell orders waiting at a certain level.
Yeah,
Whether it's a level, whether it's an area, completely up to the trader to determine that fact.
but yeah,
Yeah,
so many ways to attack it. Yeah, legit. That's why
there
me and Mark were
is
saying
so many.
we're gonna drop GJ one day. You know? Well, Mark's already dropped.
Yeah,
I might be dropping it
I've
at the end of the month.
practically drop. I am giving it one last chance here, and then I'm gonna drop GJ after because GJ's being a dickhead
It's
after time.
toxic. It's a toxic relationship.
No, because it literally just been. If you look at the weekly, daily, or whatever, it literally has been ranging for the past like year.
Yeah.
Like, look at the weekly time
I'll
frame.
show
Look at the
everyone.
consolidation, man. I mean, I guess obviously with some people's strategy, that's amazing. That works. But for my strategy, not so much.
Even Fernando, look at him. I'm starting to look at UJ. He knows.
Yeah.
The emotional damage GJ has caused us, bro.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, literally, it's a dead pair, honestly.
Yeah, check this out, guys. Literally, if we go to June 2021, right? We ranged, no, even before that, we
Yeah.
ranged from March all the way to March the next year. We
Yeah.
push up for a month,
Good morning, Danny.
and then we start ranging again for what? What's this? 4 or 5 months? September we get a drop, and then we start ranging again. It's like nothing. What are you doing?
I would say GJ is one of the
Me too,
toughest
Ray.
pairs to
Ray,
trade.
me too. Maybe that's why we need to drop it. You learned with it, and that's where you took all the lessons from, you know? Now it's
I would
like-
say even pound Aussie dollar is hard to trade, but even that is I can trade that. But like pound
Yeah.
yen, I just can't seem to trade properly. No, GJ is amazing for scalps. Like obviously,
Yeah,
as
exactly.
you guys, my strategy is very long term base. Like as in, it's more intraday, intra week almost. Well, no, it is very intra week slash swing trade. So for it to be ranging for me, it doesn't. It's not very good. It's good if you want to, just scalp in the lower time frames. You have an idea of where it's gonna
Yeah.
go. If it keeps ranging, then if it hits on the bottom, then to set to buy there. As long as you don't get your
That's
stop
it.
loss grabbed. But yeah,
Yeah, for the Raja
It's
Bank
just-
strategy, I haven't checked recently, but it used to work
it doesn't work
amazingly.
anymore. Doesn't work anymore, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't really.
I don't
checked
know
the
though.
breakup
I don't know. You
trades.
guys tell us. Anyone Raja stands out here, bro? Let us know. Does it still work? Does the strategy still work? Or are you guys struggling with it?
Well, it's work.
It did
It's working.
used to be amazing. I remember when I was trading that
You don't have the
strategy,
same
it was like an
strategy,
80% win rate. I remember, Mark can verify this. There were certain setups which I saw. I literally knew I was going to win almost. I said to Mark,
No,
"Oh,
yeah.
we've
It was
got
a good
We've
win
got
rate.
It's gonna happen.
We've got. It was like the golden setup.
That's what it
almost.
literally felt like. It's like, oh, I know, shit. Clean candles to the
But
left.
not all
Boom,
good things
100
must come
lot.
to an end, Adil. All good things must
Yeah.
come to an end.
Oh, they do. But now basically combines smart money with his, I guess. It
That's why
only
with
works when he does it. Yeah. Off stream, according to Mark, or according to a lot of people.
Yeah, don't blame me for this, bro. I just relay what other people saying on the
Yeah.
comments.
He's
innit?
been getting a lot of stick, Fernando. I don't know if you've seen his comments. They're saying, well, you catch all the wins off stream.
It only works for when he
Why?
does it.
Yeah.
No, exactly. I wonder why that happens,
It
though.
works only before London Open. 5 minutes left.
Oh, too late then, Elite Man. No more trades for you.
Yeah. Was that Elite Man saying he's done? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, that's basically insane. He's done. Nah, like
I
you don't
don't
have
know.
this.
For me,
From what I can
what
see, though, Elite Man, you don't have the same strategy as he does. He has
Oh yeah, that's true.
a different strategy.
That's true.
He holds
I
for
was
longer.
saying-
Believe it or not, Roger Banks holds longer than you.
True.
The guy notoriously known for closing profits straight away. That's
Don't lie
crazy.
there, man. Don't lie, Mark.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's crazy. You want a proper high frequency trader over here. After 2 pips closes his trades. Come on now, bro. No, I'm joking. You trade however you
No,
want to
it's
trade.
not like that.
No, not anymore. You got that 1 minute strategy now. You got that. You got that James
Yeah.
sauce now, bro.
How similar is UJ to GJ, Fernando? Have you
We
noticed
find out.
anything? I'm putting on the correlation. Let's see.
Just looking at the.
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
it trends a lot more. Like there is barely any consolidation here.
Well, recently it looks very similar. If you look at my chart, very
Yeah,
similar.
yeah.
Almost identical in some places.
Just looking at the eye test. Nah, it was a joke. The 2 is a bit of exaggeration. It's like
That's
6,
for
7 pips.
Oh, Elite Man.
Yeah, 6, 7 pips or something.
Violation.
It is on purpose, I think. Don't know. Elite Man, explain it. Explain
Elite
yourself,
Man,
man. Go ahead.
Back your strategy, bro.
Back,
Come on.
back your thing, bro. Come on. Yeah, explain yourself. Explain why you do things and
Look
why.
at Fernando. You're a harsh guy. Like on purpose? Question mark. like really?
Well,
Nah,
no,
nah,
don't
come
listen to
on.
their lies. They're lying
Go on,
only.
Elite Man. Come on, bro. Explain. We'll wait. I'll stop
I
talking.
think
they're gonna
Elite Man's is just
explain.
taking loads of trades, but like those quick scalps add up from what I've seen.
No, he does that. He does make percentage gain. To be fair to him. Nah, he knows. He's
that's what I'm saying.
yeah. He knows what he's doing. To be fair.
Yeah.
Little bit of guidance from James will obviously go a long way, but yeah, we'll see.
You need a little order block in your life, bro.
You
That's what
don't
you need.
order block with your
Order block.
strategy. The order
And it
block
built my
sauce.
confidence
Mate,
to holding longer.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. he
Yeah,
has
the
to,
confidence
bro.
to hold longer, exactly. Just extra confluence gives you that extra confidence.
Yeah.
Confluence equals confidence. There we go.
Ooh,
Put
ooh.
that on my wall.
Is that you, bro?
Is that
Confidence
you?
equals
But I'm not a
confidence.
rapper, bro. But
Oh,
I am
wow.
not a rapper. And we got let's see, GJ pushing up. GJ is pushing up a little bit.
Ooh, ooh.
Euro dollar is pushing down on the 30-minute time frame. We
Yeah.
did technically grab liquidity there, but I'll wait for now we're closed. So I won't even get a trade this live stream, but I'll definitely get a trade later on.
Hmm.
Maybe. Not definitely, maybe. That was a bit of a stupid thing to promise there.
On your
Yeah, no,
end,
maybe later. Euro dollar or GJ, to be honest. As long as we can finish above 1.07586 on euro dollar, and then finish back down below into the range, then I'm more than happy to take the sells there. But yeah, we'll see. And if we can finish above 1.07505 on the 4-hour time frame, then the new structure is valid, and now obviously the range is shortened from the certain highs to the massive range to a lower range on the 4-hour time frame. On purpose.
Did you say GJ's shooting up?
Nah, it was only on the higher time frame. I was looking at the daily,
Oh, I was wondering.
and I was like, "Whoa, GJ has moved quite a bit."
Oh.
And I realized I was on a daily.
Yeah, EU still doing nothing.
Crypto might crash soon, though. On other news.
Really? Do you wanna?
He's in a
do you
good
wanna
place
show
to
why?
start crashing.
Since I'm not.
Not really, more of a hunch than
Since
an
I'm not.
analysis, really. That's more gambling than anything, but yeah, keep an eye on it. I'll find reasons why
Yeah.
when it appears, when it shows itself. But
Once
as of
it
right now,
drops,
it's
you're
more
like,
of a
oh,
hunch.
I know what. I know.
Oh, I called it, guys. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. That's more of a hunch if I call it. But if I do though, if I call it though,
It's like those crypto guys who were calling Bitcoin to crash for like 2 years, and when they
Yeah,
finally
yeah,
did
yeah.
it, they were like, "We told you. We said it's not
the
gonna
same
go."
with people right now
We said
saying,
it's
"Oh,
not
this
gonna
is the
go
bottom. This is
forever.
the bottom."
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be doing it. Like the people, the crypto guys. This is the bottom of crypto. This is the bottom of crypto. It's gonna push up here. They're gonna keep saying that till it's the
Yeah.
bottom of crypto. Eventually, it's gonna start
Next
rallying a
2
little
years.
bit. I told you so, guys.
Is
No,
it for now,
I'm
though?
not really.
Crypto has low volume. The whales are gone. No hype for it. Surely
Yeah,
there's some.
they'll come
Actually,
back
you know
up,
what? I
probably.
wouldn't know. I haven't researched it.
I think so Bitcoin I don't really have much belief in it unless everyone's belief on crypto changes. As of right now, crypto they're saying crypto is a currency, but you can't have a currency that's deflationary because if it's deflationary then that means no one's actually going to be willing to spend it because they know that they're going to have a higher value later on, so why would they spend the money? Why would they spend Bitcoin? So right now it doesn't work as a currency, but as a store of wealth, yeah, definitely it makes sense. It appreciates. But the only problem with it being a store of currency, it's not stable enough to become a store of currency. Imagine you're storing 90% of your wealth on there, like some people do on gold, and the next day you're up 200k, and 200%, and the next day you're down all your money. It just doesn't work. Do you know what I mean? So, that needs to change. So right now, I don't think Bitcoin has any use case whatsoever in the finance world. XRP wants SEC. Well, S that SEC,
I
right?
think it's
Yeah,
SEC,
SEC.
yeah.
Sorry, I forgot. But yeah, if that blows over finally, and all the stigma around XRP's done, I think that has its use case because it actually do transaction. I think it's like 2,000 per second transactions, whereas I mean Visa's a lot higher, but I think XRP has more use case than Bitcoin as of right now. So that'll be in higher value. Ethereum also has quite a bit of value because you can actually code inside, actually make programs and apps basically in its blockchain and in its infrastructure. So it's got its use case in that sense as well. But Bitcoin, I don't believe in. But those two, though, yeah. There's my
London
thought on
is open.
Bitcoin and crypto. Oh, London's open. Perfect timing.
Yeah, let's see what GA
We have a
does.
squad, bro. I love
Like
having
two mics already.
What was that?
2 minutes. 2 minutes
Yeah.
already.
Someone replied.
See, I can translate the Yanar now. I can understand what Yanar's saying half the time. It's good.
Janar.
I've been hanging around with you too much, man. Oh dear. Oh no. Been on calls for too long with you.
But not for long
Well,
if
I'm
it's
using
continued.
the military words, the mics.
Is it?
We use that in military.
Why
Yeah.
don't you just say minutes like a normal human being? Just out of curiosity. No disrespect, but like, why don't you just say minutes?
Well, I
or
know,
minutes?
I know. But the English, I don't know. I'm not so sure about that. I will do start
Oh,
and mute it.
Okay.
So in English, like, I'm not so sure. So better.
Okay. So everyone says Mike. Imagine someone's called Mike in the military.
Mike.
It's two mics.
Mike.
I know someone probably already made that joke before, but hey ho, not original. Screw you all.
They reap all those views, fuels the FUD even more too. I feel like I should know what FUD means.
I feel like I should as well, but I don't think I do.
I've heard it before. Yeah, they'll be eventually right. It's funny. It is funny, man. They've been saying it for
Fear,
so-
uncertainty, and
Then they
doubt.
start tweeting as well. They're like, "We
Yeah,
told you."
yes.
We told you. Yeah.
Fear, uncertainty, and doubt.
Oh, right.
think.
Okay. Must do.
Quick Google search. That's all it takes.
In a nutshell, what you want to know about crypto is, as soon as BBC starts talking about crypto, and
Stop buying
CNN,
it up.
as soon as the news companies start talking about crypto, so it's done.
Yeah, as soon as that happens.
Maybe you'll
yeah.
get a day's
Stop.
worth of spikes, and then stop.
As soon as everyone started talking about it, then yeah, just quit. No, I think Ethereum and NFTs I think has its purpose in the future, but
Yeah, right.
art though, like why of all things, why make it art? I think it's because it started when that guy sold like an NFT for like 60 million or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
that
Look,
artist. He sold a, and everyone went on the hype like, oh yeah, let's bathing. No. What's it called? What's that ape one? Um, Bored Apes.
Bored
That
Apes,
one,
yeah.
Bored Apes. Yeah, that one popped off.
Mate, Ray, that's it. As soon as my dad's friends started talking about it, trust me.
I should have
As
cashed
soon
out.
as your local shopkeeper starts talking about it, like, yo, bro, what you doing?
Bro, as soon as your barber
Bro,
starts talking about it, it's done, bro. The hype's done. Call it quits.
I had uncles asking me for advice. I was like, I have no money in crypto. I literally don't even do it. And he's like, yeah, but what do you think, you know? I was like, I literally don't even trade it. What do you want me to say?
No, what is
I
it
remember
like
I
when
did
someone
it. I
asks
did
you,
say it probably will retest the highs. I said this to them, but you know,
retest the
yeah. Even
highs.
if I said even if it does retest the highs, this is something that people never realize. Like, let's say Bitcoin at 60K went all the way to 100K. You're not even doubling your money. People like were
Yeah,
talking as if they were
that's what.
as if they were going to become rich. Like, if Bitcoin went to
Yeah.
100K, I was like, it's already at 60. Do you not have simple math? Do you understand? Do you understand
Yeah, but people were
100
saying
divided
no.
by?
The problem is people were saying 1 mil though. That's why everyone's like, oh yeah, buy still here because it's gonna go to 1 mil. That's why
They
everyone thought
go
they're
to
gonna
1 million,
quadruple.
really?
No, people don't see like what the
If
valuation of
gold,
Bitcoin would be.
if gold is only like 2,000 or whatever it is,
2
1882.
trillion.
I mean, to
No,
USD.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what gold is.
It's here, 1882.
Oh yeah. Oh right,
I
no,
mean, the
but the amount
actual
of gold out
USD
there.
value compared to these
Right.
two. Obviously, the valuation doesn't work the same. It doesn't make sense. But
Yeah.
GJ might push it right now. I'm calling it. Oh, GBPJ5. Are you doing what the Bitcoin guys are doing, Fernando?
What's he doing?
GJ might push up right now. I'm calling it.
I think it's about London Open. That's
Nah,
why it's
no
more
way.
a little bit.
Source, trust me, bro, innit?
Yeah, source trust me. My friend did. Yeah, I'm expecting that
Pop
too,
off and
Fernando.
become
Yeah.
multi-millionaire off biz.
That's
off
wow.
crypto
That's
blessing.
amazing. That's
That's
actually
fair.
amazing.
Fair enough.
Wow.
Popped off.
What did he? Was he in Bitcoin or some small coin? I forgot what you called them.
I bet you got all them pump and dumps right. If you get all those pump and dumps right, you'd be
I messed up so badly, man, because I just kept closing my positions too early. And me and Mark both got in very early in loads of coins. I just didn't manage
yeah.
mine well, and Mark did.
You just sold it.
I kept taking
Sold
profits.
it.
I was like, why am I doing this?
Yeah, why? I was like, is that money really that important right now?
Yeah, I think
Stuff it,
there's
bro.
like some sort of OCD. Was like, yeah, but you know, you need to make something.
Money, but it's like you gotta secure
It was silly.
partials.
Yeah,
It's like you're trading crypto. I'm like, bro, you're invested in it.
it's so, yeah. I was treating it like trading. That's it. But I think me and
That's
Mark
it.
got in. It's 2020 before everything
Yeah.
popped off.
Pump and dumped in a few months, man.
SafeMoon.
Oh,
Yeah, I've heard of
damn.
SafeMoon. I think everyone was talking about that. To be fair.
Oh, SafeMoon was like. The funny thing is though, SafeMoon, they were like unapologetically like basically saying it's it's not really a Ponzi scheme, but it practically was a Ponzi scheme. They don't provide no value other than your money will go up. That's the issue with some of these coins though. You have to understand if there's value in a coin or not, and it's hard to tell really. It's most of the time, some of the times, but yeah. But those pump and dumps, there are money to be had in pump and dumps though. If you get in and out and you don't get too greedy, there's money to be paid. Like imagine that Doge. If you just put money in Doge at the start, wait for Elon to tweet, there was money to be made as soon as you got out. But the problem is when
Yeah.
people got too greedy and held because they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna make more. I'm gonna make more," and obviously they lost everything practically.
Yeah.
Like me and Moo were talking about it yesterday when we were on a call. He had a friend that did NFT like collections for someone for a company, and they paid him in Ethereum, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna hold Ethereum because it's gonna go up," and obviously, well, it didn't.
Right.
So
So he held it.
unfortunate. Yeah,
Interesting.
but it was yeah. It's a
guess,
gamble.
Longer term, I can see Ethereum potentially staying relevant, not collapsing completely, actually having some value. Because all the
Yeah.
NFT system is based on it. All these new crypto games that are coming out are based on it. Compared to
I
Bitcoin,
don't know, man.
the only thing I've heard about Bitcoin is that, and obviously crypto in general, is that it's a safe way to transfer money. It saves you from taxes, saves you from this and that because it's so instant as well. You don't have to deal with
Yeah.
all the banks. and all the paperwork if you're trying to send large sums of money. Literally, boom,
But is
send it
that
to your
true,
wallet.
though?
Boom, send it to my wallet. Done.
Because I think there's a regulation, isn't there, where you have to kind of you have to say that you got money from crypto.
Is this if
You have
you
to say it now.
start
You have to
withdrawing
declare
to your
it.
bank, or
You have to declare it. Yeah.
is that
They'll
if
they'll
you
stop
keep
you.
it in
There's
your
no
wallet?
way you can. There's no way you can use that money. Like, I just don't know. I don't know that. I don't know enough about
Yeah,
crypto
that's the issue, isn't it? It's
yeah.
once you start withdrawing it.
Yeah, what they
But
you need to
I guess what
declare
you
it.
could do is imagine someone transfers it to you, but
Yeah.
you already had Bitcoin. Your bank saw you transfer money to one of these platforms, Coinbase, what do you call it,
Yeah.
Binance. You could say, well, my investments worked out. Surely
Well,
that's
that
the
means you got to
loophole.
pay capital gains then.
Ah, true. Yeah, true.
They just ruined the entire thing. Oh,
So,
oh
so
dear.
I haven't looked into it too much, but yeah, you must be right.
But I don't know.
I'm sure
there
there's
is some
some
use
sort
cases.
of saving.
There's a lot less
savings
friction
in it.
than obviously sending Bitcoin over. The friction happens when you're trying to spend the money.
That
Obviously.
yeah, when you try,
That's when it happens. But when you send money over like 100k, 200k to someone using Bitcoin, I think it's easy. But
as soon as online stores start accepting more crypto,
Bitcoin and that.
the game is over.
But as I said though, no one wants to spend Bitcoin because it has appreciation. It's gonna appreciate in value technically because there's only a certain amount of Bitcoin and some of them get burned throughout the years, so it'll always increase in value. That's the issue.
Taxes are whack. Either
you
way,
pay
you
what
pay
you
what you
earn.
earn. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, taxes all whack. Ain't that the truth? I mean, to be fair, I think the taxes here in the UK are a little bit fairer than in America or some places in America. So,
You definitely want to go
yeah.
through the loopholes though. Once you start making more, you definitely want to hire.
Well, don't say
someone.
that. Well, don't say that.
I said loophole. What's it called? Tax
Yeah.
avoidance or tax evasion? Which one's the legal one? Is it avoidance?
Evasion is when
That's the illegal one. It must be the legal one.
I think so. Yeah.
So tax avoidance is when you find loopholes that are legal.
Yep.
Allegedly, everything I say for the next minute is alleged, guys. I think tax avoidance is when you find a legal loophole, and evasion is just straight up when you don't pay it or you find a way to.
No,
manipulate the
avoidance
system.
is legal.
Yeah.
Evasion is illegal.
Yeah, that's what I'm
There you
saying. And then evasion
Yeah.
must be just when you straight up hide your funds, do this and that.
go. Yeah.
Move to Dubai. That's interesting, you know. When I heard that about Dubai, I was like, what? I
I
thought there was
swear
at least
Dubai
a,
has taxes.
I thought there was at least a tiny, like there must be some sort of tax, but
No, yeah.
but
I'm
no.
pretty sure. I think Dubai's starting to do some taxes as well, though.
yeah, but I saw a video about Iman Gadzi. I don't know if any of you guys know him. He was saying there's no corporation, and obviously he lives in Dubai. No corporation tax, no income tax, none of it, compared to the UK or US. So it's crazy.
I don't know. Maybe.
No wonder everyone's moving there, and also, yeah, that's it.
I thought there was, but I thought there was corporation tax. I can't lie.
That's what
but
I thought.
I don't
but
know. I don't know. Maybe let's move to Dubai, bro.
Eventually, I want to move there anyway.
Nah, I can't move to Dubai.
I want to
I'm
have
UK locked.
guys. One day I'm gonna be on stream. In my back, you're gonna see a little skyline view behind me. I'm being serious. It's gonna
That
be a
would be
skyline.
nice.
Some purple lighting in the back for Enigma. Should be sick.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mark will have his London skyline just there in the back of it.
Yeah.
Chilling.
No, yeah.
Or the
Canary
Philippines.
Wolf is tempting. I can't lie. Canary Wolf.
Saying
Wolf.
that might be very
Wolf.
soon.
It might be.
Potentially.
It might be.
Might be.
San Fernando, I'm gonna meet you there.
Like, Fernando moving to Dubai too. Why? Why everyone want to go to Dubai though?
Taxes.
It's gonna be a dead country, man. It's gonna be a dead
For
country.
me, it's
soon, anyway.
perfect because I'm Muslim anyway, so I'll be in a Muslim country and surrounded.
That's
by...
true. To be fair,
For
yeah,
me,
yeah.
I have perfect reasons on all sides. But even if you're not Muslim, I'm pretty sure there's loads of obviously non-Muslim people living there. Whole load of tourism. We know what Dubai's like. You know? America's whack. Well, you said it.
Really? Really?
The only thing that scares me about America is the fact that apparently most people have guns on them at all times.
Yeah, but if everyone has guns on them, best likely to use them.
No, but if everyone
It's
has
that
guns
thing,
on,
isn't
it's
it?
just the fact that everyone has guns on them.
Yeah, you
If
could literally
someone-
die.
if someone just one day turns out to be emotionally unstable and you start an argument with him, it's boom. It's the fact that that could happen out of nowhere. It's crazy to me. I don't understand it.
It is a scary part. I'm sure it's like over. I don't know. I don't know
I
if
wanna
it's
visit-
blown over
yeah.
proportion.
We need to do
But-
an America road trip one day though. It'll be sick.
America road trip. Oh yeah. What scares me is everyone's got guns. Let's do a whole road trip, bro.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we'll have them
What?
too. We'll get a license too for the road trip, you know. But
That just I wouldn't want to do that.
I wouldn't live
I mean,
there.
I wouldn't
That's
mind
what
doing
I'm
a road
saying.
trip, but that's when I'm okay to die.
yeah,
When I'm like, yeah, all right, fine, we'll do it.
when you got 4 security vans with you, you know.
Maybe. What's no point of
Well,
doing
at
a road
least
I wouldn't,
no one don't wanna attack the USA. Everyone will shoot them if someone attack the USA.
What's that? Sorry.
So I didn't hear you then. You cut out.
Like,
Yeah.
like example, like China would attack the USA. Like
Oh, is that what you're
everyone,
saying?
every house will someone shoot them. Everyone have
Oh,
gun.
okay, I get what you're
guns.
saying. So you're saying like if China does decide to invade,
Yeah.
every citizen
can't.
is strapped. They
Yeah.
got something
That,
to do.
I think that's why. I think that's why like America's one of the hardest countries to take over. Because even if
Yeah.
they beat the military, they still have their own
Yeah,
shooties.
they can't just like trample through cities and just start doing whatever.
No, you know.
All the cities, they're gonna send out a news broadcast, boys. The time has come. And
The
you know
time-
how patriotic a lot of Americans are. So
Yeah.
it's not like the UK.
Yeah,
Everyone
it's
be
true.
like, UK, nah, bro, allow you.
You,
bro.
oh yeah, take my stuff.
There you
man.
go,
Yeah,
bro.
my-
You want a beer? You want a beer? Come on, bro. Nah, I'm saying that I don't really know how patriotic British people are. From what I've seen, a lot of people don't like it
Yeah, it's the weather.
compared to
Happy
America.
weather,
yeah.
bro. Happy
America,
weather, bro.
America, everyone's.
As
a
I
lot
told you,
more
as I said
cheerful.
yesterday, wasn't as I said yesterday, it's only the countries with bad weather tend to invade other
Yeah,
countries
That was funny.
because they don't like their weather.
That is true, you know.
It's not the people, no, it's the weather.
Definitely in the modern day.
Oh shit, James is here.
I guess the Vikings
James is
were like.
here. Oh no!
The Vikings were the.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
hello, James. Finally turned up.
Just don't go to Ohio. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
why Ohio?
Exactly for that.
Was that for the meme? Are you saying?
I think his meme is also like it's like I think it's true as well.
Yeah.
I think Ohio's.
What was I saying? I think the Vikings were the best example. Their country was
I
so
want to see
cold.
LeBron James though.
Their country was so cold, and they're like, you know what, guys, let's just go England. And then they realized England had shit weather. They're like, damn, let's go down.
Never mind.
Let's go to Spain. Yeah. Let's go to
Yeah.
Spain. You know? James.
I think
Well,
he'll be at
England-
work. I think he'll be at work.
yeah, he
I
might
think,
be
man.
at work. Yeah, he can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to know his schedule by now. You ask him all the time.
No,
surely,
I always gonna ask.
surely you know his schedule by now.
Always.
I just
I just want to meet LeBron. Exactly. I'll go to Ohio just to see LeBron. I'll risk my life.
Is that where their basketball team is, or does he live there?
No, he was from originally. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I think
New York
He's a
looks the
dumbass.
best. I can't lie. New York seems so.
I
cool.
really hope you're talking about Yanar and not LeBron James.
Again me. Yeah.
Oh, Fernando, you were right. I concede.
What happened?
GJ is pushing
DJ
up.
pushed up.
Well, now it's pushing down.
Yeah, as expected.
GJ, I remember the days you would move 30 pips in an hour. Sorry, not an hour, like 10 minutes.
Yeah, and then bloody consolidate for 2 years, and then
Yeah.
go move 30 pips again.
I'm telling you guys.
Yes,
Me and
Yamar.
Mark have said it. Yes, Yamar.
Oh, that Yamar.
Nah. Violation.
Yamar. Nah, it's Yamar, bro.
No.
Your mama.
It's not. Yamar.
Yeah, nah. What's your name? James is popping off right now, man. James got all the jokes right now, even though he's at work. He's like literally, he's laughing in his chair, like silently, trying not to be too loud. That guy.
I think he's loud and everyone. What's
GJ
wrong with him?
Summer last
During
year.
last summer. Yeah, no, yeah, I remember those. Literally, like,
Was
I
it not
badly
more
need
than
to
that?
take it down. Jeez, James, take us with you, bro.
Was it around September this year? GJ was moving quite crazy, moving a lot.
Yeah, it was last year. GJ moved mad.
Last year.
Yeah, look at him.
Oh yeah, during 10
Oh, to be
minutes.
fair,
Okay, yeah, that I get. I thought you meant during the whole session. You know?
no, like yeah.
Yeah. I remember March when Corona first hit. Everything was on smoke.
Yeah,
Everything
and what's it called? Brexit as well. That was fun times for
Yeah,
trading GJ.
Brexit, Corona.
Wait, was I in trading? Nah, I'm not too sure. I don't remember. But I
No,
remember looking back
Brexit
in
was
Brexit
right before
times.
Corona hit. It was quite a big topic. I remember.
Yeah. I forgot how long Brexit took to actually happen. Because I was in high school when it's the first. I think it was like year 9 high school when they first spoke about it. Like, oh, Brexit.
It took them like
It was
10
like
years.
it was long.
Will
All
we get
right.
this liquidity grab on gold? Let's see.
I think we're already doing it, aren't we? Too bad I'm not trading it.
Yeah, we've taken some highs to be fair. It's not rejected.
Hey
Yeah,
yo.
so when I
Oh,
take the FTMO next week, if not the week after, I'll be trading gold, EU, and GJ. So it should be good. Have a lot of pairs to choose from. I have 3-ply. God.
James, I don't know if we can allow this this toxicity in the chat. To be honest, James,
Yeah.
I badly need to take a dump. I want to hold my hand. You know, I'll let you wipe my ass. Oh God. At least it's got 3-ply.
Could have been worse, you know.
We can't allow this toxicity, James. Sorry.
Well, it's not toxic.
Yeah.
No, we're joking. Alright.
Ballypore was the one who
Are you
needed
sure,
a naughty
Mark?
chair.
Hmm.
Yeah, guys,
He did,
if you
yeah.
weren't here yesterday, we had to put Ballypore the hater on the naughty chair. Literally, it
The
says
naughty stairs, bro.
literally said Enigma
Timeout.
Trading Group has put Ballypore on timeout. It had to be done.
Like a child.
It's funny.
Like a
It's funny
child.
because he came back straight away and started saying the same thing. So
Bro, I just said happy. I just thought say Happy New Year to him, man.
yeah, we said it's been a whole year since we've seen you. Where you been?
Yeah. Mrs. Hate, bro. We should direct him to like Forex podcasts. Have him, have them talk them over there.
Yeah.
To Riz, send it to Riz.
I'll put him on Riz's podcast. Mate, that'll be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. We wouldn't let Riz talk. Just keep
Legit.
just keep talking.
Listen up, retard. It's funny because Riz is so calm as well. He'd just be like, "Yo, what, relax. What you doing?"
Yeah, calm down, bro. It's not even that deep. Like, calm. Just let the man sell their courses, all right? Just leave him alone.
Yeah.
We got a massive pullback on euro dollar. It is pushing down right now. Hasn't quite reached that level I want it to reach yet. I mean, technically we've grabbed some liquidity, but not a lot yet. So we're waiting. Gold, I mean, it's definitely grabbed liquidity. I don't know what you're waiting for to deal with gold.
Gold.
Yeah, it's grabbed liquidity already, in my opinion. If you look at the
That's
1
what I
hour
was
time
saying. I
frame.
said if we push up, grab maybe these lows, then reject, could be good. But I'm not actually trading gold yet. It's just gold, GJ and EU. Gold would be a paper trade. If we do sell here, let's see, I can imagine.
At least you're honest about your paper trades, unlike some. When you're taking a paper trade.
Is that Yano getting violated again?
No. Nah.
Oh,
That's enough
Roger
violation,
Banks.
but yeah, no, bro.
Roger Banks.
Nah, everyone in Forex, really.
Oh, yeah, true.
Not just him. I don't think he is paper. I don't know, man. I don't
He's
even
not,
know
he's
it.
not, man. You can't deny
know.
Roger. He did it live.
I don't know, man. I don't trust anyone in the Forex world.
The way I say, don't trust them until you meet them in person. Don't trust
Just
them
don't trust
fully,
them at all.
but at the same time, there's some people you can sort of see from the way they speak that they are being legit.
Maybe.
If you've got a good
I just
judge
don't
of character, if you trust yourself, then some people you can instantly tell. Scammer, not
I
scammer.
don't trust.
Scammer, not scammer.
Some are blatant, to be fair. Some are good though.
Yeah. I took a paper trade and oh, nice. Selling, buying.
Who's taking paper trades? Fernando, USDJPY. Forward testing UJ, yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, no,
Anyone on
bro.
Discord? What's Yana saying now?
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, Yana is scammer, me noob.
I'm not scammer. James hacking my PC.
James is at work. He's got the resources to hack everyone right now. He's got everyone's IP
Like,
address.
This guy literally works in
he
the
agrees
FBI,
me.
bro. What is it? Forensic analysis, from what I remember.
Yeah, cyber forensic, cyber crime analysis, forensic. I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's mad.
Long title.
Might actually get this trade on GJ. Let's push up.
Let's go. First trade of the year. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
for
first
you.
trade of the year. Let's see. Digital
Bro,
forensics.
it's been 11 days, bro. What are you doing?
Digital forensics and cybercrime investigations.
Docky. I'll call it Docky. Dochi.
Dafachi. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Dafachi.
The fuck. The fuck.
Oh, there you go. Dafoki.
The fucky. James is working. He's not on greedy mode. Unless he's just he's actually not doing work. He just trades. Like he's just sitting in his office, just working, just trading.
To be fair, it's
Don't even do work.
There's a smart move to get a 9 to 5 just so that you can. Basically, I saw this one trader. He's quite big. He got a 9 to 5 when he was still learning to trade, just so that as a 9 to 5 behind a screen, right? Just so that he could check his charts while trading. Compared to a different job, retail, manual labor, whatever.
I has a phone as well, though.
What do you mean?
You can check your charts on. You can check your charts on the phone.
Maybe he wanted to
If you need
actually
a
trade
quick one.
properly. Who knows?
Then you just stole money from that guy then,
What do you mean?
because he was working, getting paid, and not doing work.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with him at the same time. Oh, poor guy.
Hoping you're greedy. Oh, GJ.
Yeah. As a morning, hoping you're greedy mode. Yeah, so you can take your trades, James. That's what he wants to do. Yeah, look, we're
Yeah,
pushing
James
up
can
now
make
on
millions.
GJ as expected.
Beautiful stuff.
We'll see. I mean, GJ again. There we go. There we go. We're finally getting someone now.
Shall be a crypto guy. Guys, like I said, GJ was going to go up. I told you. Is that the first win of the year? I said it was going to go up.
Add that to the tally, man.
I'm
Add that to
adding
the
it,
tally.
like,
Are we both selling then? Are we both
100%
selling at the
win
same
rate.
time?
I don't know. When are you selling?
Just
I
very
know
soon.
you're selling, but I don't know when.
I just needed to take the highs.
Yeah, so
Probably
I'm
sell.
looking for the highs to get taken. Quick little rejection, then I'll sell.
Oh my gosh, bro.
This
Maybe
part
selling
here.
at the same time. We have never done this in the history
Oh yeah.
of this stream.
I
We have
think,
never
to be
traded
fair,
together properly.
There was one time where you just decided not to enter. You wanted a pullback.
Yeah, there was a one time where I would have entered at the same time as you if it just went for that deeper pullback,
Yeah.
but I didn't get to enter.
The
That's when you now started roasting me, like, oh, you don't like making money. Oh,
Yeah.
you just sit out.
The
Yeah, it's
perfect
gonna be history mark on
scenario.
a trade.
The perfect scenario
never-
here is
yeah.
if you push all the way up to here with a large push, get a nice small like rejection candle that doesn't push all the way back down. I want almost like a doji style of rejection candle. Tops out
Yeah.
here, and then what that does is it gives you a nice room to the middle of the bullish leg. Whereas
Yeah.
let's say price did this, where pushes all the way up and then rejects here. It's almost like, well, we've got this bullish structure here. How do I know price isn't going to push all the way up again?
Yeah.
Of course, that's where you combine it with your other time frames, and you base it on the candle. But another way to do it is use this as your bullish leg and be extra safe. But the ideal scenario is that we reject and we stay around this area. Then the sell will be beautiful. Just sell from
My
there.
target's 158,500 by the way. I don't know if you want to hold runners, but yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna be. I'm gonna
we
be
always hold runners, at least from now on.
Yeah. Well, nowadays we do.
Now we do. Yeah.
By the way,
I'm
I've
saying
never
that
seen
if my
anyone
risk
get
reward
roasted
to like the low
for-
here is like 1 to 6, 1
Yeah.
to 7, then
No, that's not
that'll
bad.
probably be my final target.
Yeah. I've never seen anyone get roasted for being disciplined and sticking to their plan. And then Yana did it to me. I was like, what the hell?
Was this last
I
time?
stuck to
Yeah.
my plan. Yeah, I stuck to my plan, yeah. And then it was very disciplined. And he was like, "Oh, you don't want making money. What the heck?" Okay,
Yeah.
Yana.
Well, it's true, but good.
You just jump on any
Your
money
discipline.
bandwagon you see in your fate. Come on now, bro. It's the roast of Yana today, I think. Kind of,
Yeah.
James in it too.
This is what he gets for joining the Zoom call.
Yeah, that's what you get. You get bullied. No, we shouldn't
Well,
say
you
that.
guys can try
People won't
roast
join
me
after
if you
this.
want.
What? What'd you say? Sorry.
You can try roast me. Roast me.
Roast you, yeah. Dry roast
Yeah.
you. Dry roast?
Yeah.
Why dry
Hey,
exactly?
try to
I'll
roast
try.
me.
I was like dry roast. That's specifically weird.
I know my
Weirdly
English sucks.
specific. Weirdly specific. God, my English is gone. Zero dear. Yeah, no, I'm looking to if we can pull back into if we can break that 161237 level and pull back into the zone, I'll look to sell. My stop loss is going to be a little bit bigger than Adil's, just because obviously I'm a bit of a more of a swing trader.
Where do you reckon?
I'm more confident. I mean,
Is this a
I'm really
signal?
debating whether
Is this a live signal being given?
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah, you are longer term. So I guess yours. Let me guess. I
Yeah.
reckon with your, the max will be 162,500 probably, around there. Just in case price
Oh,
decides to retrace a little further.
162,500.
The way I see it, if you're
Yeah.
trading longer term, obviously you know better, but I'm saying with yours,
Nah, mine's on high. Calm down.
I would say if you
Now,
are
once it's
selling
163
here, by the time it reaches
162,600.
162,500, it's probably gonna push up another 100 pips.
Yeah.
Sorry, not even 100.
To me,
Wow.
yeah, to me, in terms of the
400 or
daily, to be
500
honest,
pips.
once it if it breaks 161,577 or 550 anyways, it's probably a lost cause, so you might as well just close the trade there. So that's what my stop loss is.
Yeah. So where was it? 162.
162,550.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not that big, but it's
I
a
thought
pretty
so,
big one.
Because once it reaches that clean volume on the left, or at least
It's
the
gone.
lack
It's
of, it's just
gone,
gonna
yeah.
keep shooting up.
It's gone.
To be fair, then
It's the
in
first
that
time we're actually
case,
trading together. Jesus.
the trading group
On
is
live.
finally trading together.
On live. Before we did.
Yeah.
Before we did live streams. We had a few trades together, but we also had a few trades that were against each other. That was quite funny.
You say few. I
At
think
one
it was
point we
always
both
against
lost.
each other. Yeah.
It might have been, to be fair. And for some reason, both of us lost somehow. Like, what
Yeah.
the hell? How'd that happen?
Can you imagine? Yeah. So your risk reward just to this low here is quite good. 1 to 4, 1 to 5.
So mine is going, yeah. So I'm targeting 256 pips at 158,550, but I do anticipate it to go even further down to 158, which is a 1 to 5.3%. It's not bad at all.
158 or 148?
158.
1 to 4. Would you not target this low
148.
here?
Which one? Let's see your stream.
155 basically. To be fair, if I go
155.
higher time frames, I might be
Yeah, there is a
saying
155
that, we are
weekly
at a
grid.
low already, I guess. I didn't realize.
No, yeah, no. That 155 is my overall 155.5 is my overall target for that weekly grid to be completed. But that's like very long term. At that point, I'll be holding for like a month at least.
Saying that, I guess this
And as
whole
much as
area
I
we're
am a
right
swing
now
trader,
is quite dangerous.
I'm not holding for a month.
So yeah, this whole area we're in right now is quite dangerous. So I get why you're max time on 158. If
Rust.
this is the start of the bullish move, yeah, targeting this low wouldn't make the sense for a longer term trade, I guess. At least for your main.
Anyways, for those that
targets.
haven't spoken in the chat, what trade are you guys looking at? Come on,
Yeah, true. I saw about.
give us
11
some
people
signals,
watching.
please. Bro, we're trying to make some millions, as Elite Man or Yanar would say. We're trying to make millions. Send us your signals on the chat. Thank you. Or send us your chart, whichever one you want to do. Show us what we're working with here.
Yeah,
Show us
actually,
what we can trade.
yeah. Send your actual chart in the chat, and we'll look at it on stream.
Yeah. We'd love to see it.
The links work now.
Seems
You
like
have
soon can
you have our promise that we won't roast you. I'm sorry. That's sorry. That's
That one there.
It's
I can't
okay.
make that one. There is a violation.
I know you wanna do that. I know.
As you said, thick skin though, right? I want to see. I want to see your limit, bro. How much can you take?
yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Maybe.
You're gonna see me. You're gonna see what my limit is. Don't worry. You'll see one day. Come to Estonia. I dare you. Come to Estonia. So you're gonna be
Yes,
like,
come here.
come here.
He's gonna pull up in the tank, bro.
Bro.
Yeah.
They don't call it blood sausages for nothing. Come here. Come on.
Mad. That's mad.
National dish is blood sausages for a reason, bro. Come, pull through.
The real blood.
Yes, because we eating Russians.
Oh,
What was that?
oh, that took a turn.
What did he say?
Oh, so they're eating Russians. I'm like, oh, Mr. Putin, I do not agree with whatever you said. Please don't hack me. Please don't send missiles over. Thank you.
Deja vu, I've just been in this place before. Higher on the street and I know it's my time to go.
Did you play it? I didn't see it. I can't hear it.
play
So
it. That's the issue. You can't hear when I play it.
it's fine. Someone just sent something on Discord. What are they saying? I bet it's James sending a chart. Oh no, it's 24 carats.
24 carat.
Oh my gosh, what is going on with 24 carat, bro? Down bad. You
What's
see
going
this?
on?
Let me send it.
I'll show the Discord. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, show the Discord real quick, bro. What's the memes he's sending right now?
Yeah, there's some guy in
Some
the
crypto.
Discord roasting crypto YouTubers for some reason.
Oh yeah, he was on smoke.
I don't know.
Oh hello, I didn't. Round of yeah. Welcome to the group, bro.
Someone joined.
Didn't know it.
Yeah, by the
Yeah.
way, guys, since I haven't mentioned it already, there's a free Discord link in the description. This is the private group. Everyone just talks about their trading. Mark sends his actual trades that he takes on here before they take place.
But they're not a signal though. They're
Yeah,
not a signal.
It's not a
so don't
signal,
be,
but he
don't be
does
joining
send
for a
his
signal.
analysis. And
Don't be,
yeah,
gotta make that clear because
Should
I
be
don't
able to
want
see
people
it.
to think it's a signal group. If you're looking
yeah,
for a
like, you
signal
can
group,
see on
it's not
stream
that.
where it says Discord results. It's not a signal group, but that is how good Mark is doing so far. We just gotta make that clear, I guess.
I just yeah.
It's free, so yeah. What Pranav can yeah.
It's
welcome.
free. Join now.
Yeah, free signals.
Bro, I wish you could. I'm gonna find a way to change this default wave. It really annoys me.
What wave?
You know these emojis you send when you first join.
You don't like them?
If we can change it
What's
to
wrong
like
with them, bro? They're
a purple character, that'd be sick.
Bro, they're cute as hell. What are you?
Nah, we need a purple one.
They're cute as hell, bro. What are you? What you
Nah.
did?
We
Don't
don't-
be taking them away.
Cute? I don't know what I mean.
They're the only reason why I say hi. Not
Yeah.
because of the person. It's
It's
because I
like-
get to say hi to them.
Yeah, just so you
See
can
them.
See
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah, look at members analysis. You can obviously there's a tab for obviously members analysis and stuff.
we need Lipsy and
pretty
Lala. Yeah, so we got what chat members analysis. Where was he roasting crypto again?
It was on chat. You scroll up and you'll see it. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's just sending loads of. He said crypto masters in
No
the
matter how
space.
many times I blocked them in YouTube, I see them every day.
Yeah,
There
Six
are
Sense
still-
Unleashed. Yeah, I'm sure everyone watching can relate if they've seen Greg Sacco pop up 100,000 times.
It's not even just crypto as well. It's also Forex. Look at the formula to grow a small account into 2023. Like, no. Like, no.
Yeah.
In order to trade properly, guys, get some capital behind you. Like, you know, there's so many funding accounts out there. Like, just go through that and then fund your own trading account using that capital, using that profits. Like, don't be trying to grow $10 into 10,000. It's like, if it was that easy and if there was actually a formula to do it, why wouldn't investment banks and that just do that instead? Do you know what I mean? It's silly. Don't fall into that trap. This makes 1,741% in profit. Wow. In 1 minute? Jeez, crazy. From $2 to
Was that the
3,800. Impossible to lose. The only secret trading strategy you need. Oh, come on, guys.
Trading.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
It makes me lose hope in Forex and trading, to be honest.
Hey guys, I'm
Makes
at
me
the
lose hope.
pool. Yeah, Ray, trust me. Trust me. I don't know if my chat's lagging or you just said that now.
Oh, it's Greg Secker,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's that
He's
guy.
he's actually got a new one. I don't know if you guys have seen it. He goes, "I'm in my estate in Scotland."
Yeah, and I
Just
take all my teams running, and we
yeah.
trade.
I don't know what it is about him. It's just maybe he is a good trader. It's just the way he comes across is the most
He's got a
sleazy
punchable
salesman
face,
ever.
I'll tell you that.
Maybe
He's got a
that's the
very
words
punchable
to
face.
describe it. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
one.
he's got a
Here,
very
guys, I'm in my second home in Adadale or Acadale, whatever it was.
You see this car, this Rolls Royce, guys? I have my trading to thank for this success. Not because of the money. No, but that does, obviously, that does help. But
At the
no, it's the
same
system.
time, yeah, at the same time, the adverts must be working. They keep popping up. You must be plugging money into them, you know. The
Yeah,
best one was the
probably.
gardener. Everyone rested that. Guys, here's my
Oh, bro, the
gardener. I'm gonna
gardener.
teach my gardener how to trade. He's never done it before, so let me just.
Oh, yeah, he just made $500 in one day. Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely not scripted or anything. Just trust me, bro. Oh, God. Imagine you can actually learn trading in 1 hour. How amazing would life be?
Bro.
Teaching my gardener how to trade. I miss sauna. What? Where did that come from?
he means the advert. The advert.
Oh, you miss the advert? No, I don't get it much anymore. He realized I'm not going to be a customer, so he gave up on me. How sad. Very sad times, to be honest. I just want to...
Nah, these highs need to be
Indeed,
taken.
said
Gold's clearly teasing people. It's triggering them. Especially we are actually in bullish structure now. If you look at this, damn, what happened to your camera there?
Who, me?
It's turning into the Matrix, bro. What's going on?
yeah.
Oh,
Same checking you.
Check it on
Mark.
stream. It's glitching there.
James. I'll be able to hack James as well soon, one day.
Nah, your camera's actually glitching. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Let me
Maybe it's
search it
my
then.
end. Shouldn't be my end.
No, I see that. I think it's someone hacking there.
James is hacking me again?
Yeah.
Just don't look at the history, James. Anything but that. Take the bank. Take the bank account and everything.
Don't do it.
No, he hacking your camera.
Jokes. I think it's fine now, isn't it?
Imagine you just see
Yeah.
James pop up in his office in South Africa now. That would be the most funny
That
thing.
would be nice.
You know what?
Have you seen it?
Yeah, is it still
It's
bugging?
calm now.
Yeah. Sorry.
Anyway,
To be fair, my laptop's been on for the past like 2 years, so I haven't turned it off.
I'm gonna
probably why.
pop off quickly if you want to share your screen.
Yeah,
Got
alright.
anything to
Well,
share?
Yeah, I know not really, but
Always. You have always something to say.
alright, guys.
I know. We know
my
Mark.
turn.
We know you.
My turn to shine, boys. The
Yes.
deal's no longer the host. Look at me. I am the captain now, boys. Oh, oh goddamn.
You are daddy now.
Yeah.
Thank you, daddy
What?
Mark.
Oh, you love calling people daddy, don't you? Okay, so first of all, euro dollar. So we're seeing a massive rejection to the downside over here. This zone on the daily time frame. This is the daily where the daily basically stalled almost. You can see this daily basically ranged from this zone to this zone. We're still inside the daily range at the moment, like the daily candle range. We'll see if we can take this candle high, this daily high right here, before we start to continue back down. That would be very nice to see. Let's look at the 4-hour. Yeah, that's exactly what we're anticipating anyways, to take these highs over here before continuing back down. We'll see. As for GJ, it's already happened basically, but it hasn't quite reached it yet. So the candle high is here. Yeah, as of right now, I just want this high to be taken. As of right now, it hasn't really been taken quite yet. Let's look at other. Yeah, see, even other what's it called? Brokers in charts still hasn't taken it, so we'll just have to wait and see if that's been taken or not. The reason why we want to take this again is the buy side liquidity. So I can imagine, or most traders would probably have sells around this zone over here, whether it be for for this zone right here, as it was a previous resistance, you can see. And we can anticipate that their stop loss are going to be the previous high, and obviously we're probably going to anticipate a lot of stop losses around that level. So if you think about it, if they are selling, right, if they're selling at this zone and their stop loss is here, if it's a sell position, in order to get out of that trade, what do you need to do, right? You need to buy your position back. If you're selling, you have to buy your position back. If you're buying, you have to sell your position in order to cash out or to get out of the trade. Same thing exactly for stop losses. Stop loss is exactly like that. It's a buy order for sells and sell orders for buys. Bit confusing, but I just try to decipher that little code then. Um, First of all, I'm getting ill again, which is not ideal. I just got healthy. Anyway, so yeah, now we're anticipating this level to be taken. Another thing we have is obviously once this level is broken, a lot of people probably know this, the breakout strategy, right? So once this level is broken, we can anticipate a lot of retail buyers trying to flood the market and trying to get in the market as soon as that level is taken. So if we have buys because we have the stop losses, we also have buys because of the breakout traders. So now we have a loads of buyers and buy orders around this level over here. Okay, so now we can anticipate that the market makers who want to enter at this zone, presumably, right? So that's an assumption for me. They want to enter around this zone. So now they have, instead of like just putting it in, instead of buying at some random zone like this one, right, where there's probably a lot of, like, let's say 100 orders at this zone, now there's going to be, like, let's say 1,000 orders at this zone. So now they can put 1,000 lots into this cell instead of being able to put 100 lots in this cell and then having to buy the others at a higher price. Again, I've talked about depth of market before. I'm not going to talk about it right now because a lot of people tend to get confused with depth of market and how the market basically try to put the buyers and sellers together and try to make them meet, or trying to connect buyers and sellers together. Again, at the end of the day, that's what the market is for, right? It's trying to connect the buyers and sellers in the market, and in order to do that, certain algorithms have to be done. So yeah, I'm not going to go too in depth into that. I'm literally just trying to buy time for a deal to come back to
I'm here,
us.
bro.
Oh, bloody hell. Why don't you say when you're back, bro?
I was letting you explore algorithms. Come on.
No, I'm not going
I
to.
thought you were about to give us a tutorial on order blocks.
It's too complicated for some people. Basically, think about it as a grid over here. We have the buyers over here and sellers over here. Okay, I'll do this as simply as I can.
Yeah,
There's only there's 1,000 orders over here, but there's only 10 and 10 here. Okay, so if buyers want to get executed right now, okay, they're not willing to wait anymore. Now, obviously, they have 10 sellers over here that they can connect with. Okay, so now they only have 990 orders left. Okay, so bear that in mind. Bear that number in mind. Now, this obviously is no longer. And now, in order to actually get executed, because they don't want to wait anymore, they're willing to get executed at any price now. It's a market execution. Now, obviously, they want to get ordered. In order to actually get filled, they have to put the price above, right? So now they have the 990 orders over here. Take away 10 again. So now they have to find other traders to actually willing to sell them the currency pair, asset, whatever you trade. And this is why you can see prices increasing, but they don't want that to happen quite yet. What they want to do is they want to execute a lot of their positions at this zone first before price starts to tick up. But they can't do that unless they generate, or they know where liquidity will be will be at. Okay, and there you go. And that's why stop hunts. In conclusion, that's why stop hunts and liquidity grabs happen. There you go.
Boom.
Yeah, there's a lot of holes in that explanation, but gotta make it simple. Gotta make it simple. It's all you, bro.
Yeah. I was just thinking, if anyone wants to know that, what he just explained about the whole, what's it called again?
Depth of market.
Depth of market. From what we know, that is how the larger institutions actually trade. From what we've seen,
We'll see on Friday, bro.
we're gonna find out on Friday when Mark goes
See
to.
on Friday.
Well, that depends
Hopefully,
on how
trades don't get
large.
cancelled.
That depends on how large they are. Maybe they're just guys who traded like us and they've leveled up, and they've invested money. There could be that,
maybe.
or an actual investment bank, from what we know, the method he just explained, that's how they actually trade. They can see all the orders genuinely coming in. Saying that, I can
If you
just get an
think of
example up,
the
right? I can get an example.
if you
up
think
right now.
about the what's it called, their objective to make as much money as possible, right? But if they keep pushing the price up because they need to get filled in, they're not going to make money at all because they're just basically they're competing against themselves at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, so their objective is to make as much money as possible. So their objective is to execute at the perfect price as best as possible.
It's this.
In order to do that, they have to generate some sort of liquidity. So
I'm trying to
there you
find
go.
the
No,
best
you won't be able to get
explanation.
depth in the market.
The best
You won't be able to get
explanation. No, you can show an example though. Is this here, guys? I don't know if they let me drag it out, but they don't. The bloody thing's in the way. But I can do this. There you go. Yeah. So this thing here that you see, it's weird, different on Forex or TradingView at least. In an actual depth of market at all these different prices, it'll have numbers popping up saying 100, 100, 100, 100, and it literally they can see how many people are actually entering at these different prices. They can literally see, oh damn, 100 lots have been entered here, 100 lots here, 100 lots here.
Those are orders, by the way.
Orders, sorry, not
Those are
lots. I
orders.
meant orders.
Yeah.
Yeah, orders. So then if they, let's say someone's trying to long, but they're seeing, oh wow, 100 orders on the sell side. Maybe I should wait. Maybe I should stay out. And yeah, in a nutshell.
In a nutshell.
And
Obviously,
and
obviously it'd be good if it was that easy,
Obviously
right?
it's
But
not that easy. I'm just
they'll
saying-
obviously be spoofing and everything, so
saying
people
that's
will
what it
put
looks
100
like.
lots and then take it off. But yeah. Anyways, yeah,
this
that's
is why I didn't enter on gold, guys. There's liquidity sitting there. Now I guess wait for the next area. Delete that. The best explanation I heard for the whole depth of market thing, why you should look at orders is the fact that, God, what's going on here, man? It's the fact that if you look at any other business in the world, any other industry, they will look at actual volumes of orders coming in at different prices for their products. So for example, if you look at, when it comes to currencies, we're really just trading a thing. We're no
asset,
different.
yeah.
We're just trading another asset. We're no different to someone who buys and sells. What shall I make the example now? Coffee mugs.
iPhones,
right?
coffee mugs, yeah.
Let's say
right,
coffee
yeah,
mugs.
okay.
We are no different to someone who's looking to buy coffee mugs cheap and sell them high, or yeah. So we're no different to someone who's looking to buy. The only difference is that we can sell when we don't actually own the product. That's the only difference. But in general, the concept that we are just buying cheap, selling high, just like any other trader in the world of anything, any other asset. So food, clothes, tech, anything. All these companies are or individual traders, they're looking to buy something cheap and sell it high. And what do they do when they're doing that? They look at the actual number of orders coming in at different prices. They don't look at a chart and draw a technical analysis. Don't get me wrong, this is the way we trade, and it works because it's much harder to see how many orders are coming in at different levels. But if you look at any other industry in the world, they look at how many orders are actually coming in. They don't look at the chart and draw lines. They look at many.
They might not.
Maybe, but they might look at trend lines, yeah. But the way they got that trend line was through orders, and they look at how many orders are coming in when it's at £10, at £20, like shoe traders, right? They look on StockX. It's called StockX. They'll say, oh, okay, whenever price is £200, this many people want it. Whenever it's this many people want it. So when it comes to trading, it makes sense that the actual institutions, the largest organizations trading Forex or whatever, the central banks, investment banks, they'll look at actual orders coming in. They'll say, oh, this many people are entering now, maybe we should stay away. This many people are more likely to place their orders here. Let's wait for that level. So the idea is that eventually you do want to get up to that level. If you're always looking to improve your trading, that's essentially gonna be near your end goal, if not the end goal. To look at the actual orders coming into the market, and
Working on it, bro.
That's it. Eventually we'll get to a point where we have to use them. So you know.
Will it come back down? Who, gold? Probably, mate. I don't know.
Gold. Yeah.
Nah, jokes. Let's see. Hold on.
I'm looking for this area here,
Let's
Johnny, at 1888. I want price to tap into that area here. Get
Why
a nice
1888?
rejection, that'll be a good trade. But we
Why
have been pushing up
1888?
for so long. God knows when it's gonna drop, you know. Maybe gold's
1888.
gonna push
Why
up to
1888?
2K.
Why 1888?
My zone's there, 30 minute.
30-minute.
It's a zone.
It's
man.
15.
Hold on. Let's see.
Let's go all the way back in time.
Oh, all the way back. Right. I was gonna be like, oh, okay.
Obviously,
I
now
never
we're
scroll
in
back.
no man's land. There's no zone.
Yeah.
We're in
Yeah,
no man's
there is
land.
actually no zone. I was like, where'd you get this 1888? It looks
Did
like
you just
a.
pull this out of the sky? Where's 1888 from?
What? Pull out your
Yeah.
ass, mate. I was like, what
This
the hell?
This is from May 2022, so
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. That's pet war.
yeah, it makes it even better though.
Look at that pound yen pushing down though, not even grabbing liquidity. How rude, mate.
The banner covered. Oh, did it?
Yep.
The banner
Even
comes
the
down.
cable going down.
Should be alright now, Johnny. Yeah, so essentially 1888. I'm looking for that. We were looking to sell here, but like I said, there was liquidity sitting above here, loads of orders waiting. I figured they'll get taken before we push down. That was my logic. And then Mark, I think, was thinking the same.
What? Gold? I'm not trading gold yet.
Just staying away.
No man's land.
GJ.
Literally no man's land.
Is GJ gonna do what EU did the other day? Just not gonna give us that
Right.
trade today.
Probably not. I mean, Forex. Forex
At least for
Factory,
me, I
that's
know later on this might just.
literally no news though as well. CPI came out for
Do you
Aussie
mean,
dollar and Aussie dollar turned out positive. So GA is probably going
G-
down.
Yeah, GJ I can imagine taps in here and then pushes up further. Quick liquidity grab. Again, like I said, I'm gonna keep repeating it until I make sure everyone's heard it. This is why I'm adding more pairs on, because I've become a lot more picky with my trades, trying to get the best ones only. So that results in literally 2 or 3 trades a month on one pair, and that's not very good, is it?
I'm on EU short posted on Discord. Maybe it's already liquidity grab in 30-minute chart. See, yeah, with GJ, as I said, it's already grabbed some liquidity, but hasn't grabbed all of it. So it could end up working out now, and if so, oh well, happens.
Mm.
But I was anticipating a bit of a higher push to the upside. I can't lie. So
This is interesting, James. Even with all this liquidity sitting on top of here, was it just you got your rules and you entered?
Well, he using a one mic's strategy.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Because he takes so many trades, so I guess 5 minute, I can see a fair value gap that was created. Yeah. That is honestly the best way of doing it. Take your trades,
same with euro dollar.
get to break even quickly. If it runs, it runs. That's it. First trade of the day. Well, you called it right, so nice.
Same with euro dollar. To be honest, I do anticipate to go a little bit higher here.
Yeah, I think overall that liquidity will get taken.
Yeah, I
And
think
last
so too.
trade. Maybe elite man. To be fair, I should make this a little smaller. It's quite big. I'm sure everyone can still read that. Yeah. Unless you are visually impaired, you should be able to read this.
Visually impaired. Yeah,
Unless
Like
you're
me.
visually.
I actually feel like I'm getting my eyesight is getting worse and worse. It's very bad.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I'm like, I can't see far away anymore.
Because you're too much PC.
He's been inside too much, man. He needs to-
No, I think it's because I do work in the dark. To be honest, while my PC's on, I'm pretty sure that's why.
Basically, what happens is
Yep.
the more if all you're seeing most of the time is things close to you, your eyesight just gets used to that, and it focuses on.
Oh,
that
got to
sort
do the
of-
opposite then. Why do you got
It's
the
ju-
opposite? All right.
It's just a mix of going outside as well, basically. Really. Stop hiding in your room, what? What are you doing?
I'm working, bro.
Nah, but
Can't
yeah, I
get
think
mad at
that's
me.
why. I
Work.
think it's just because if you're always focusing on your laptop, your eyes think, okay, well, let's just prioritize this, and it's sort of the muscle starts to shrink for the longer term. I'm guessing. Yeah.
You sound like me parents. Oh, don't look at your PC too much. Back in the day. Oh, you play Xbox too much. Shut up. No, I'm joking.
You were the one complaining, bro.
I didn't. I wasn't complaining. I just said it's probably getting a bit worse.
Yeah.
Probably am gonna
Well,
be
it's
visually
complaining.
impaired. It's not
Yeah,
complaining.
that's true, James. Can't really use dark mode for the stream though. I wish I could. It just doesn't look that good.
Bro, I've been using dark mode, bro, but I've been told off. No, I'm
Have you?
yeah, by you, it's like that doesn't work. It doesn't
Nah,
work too.
I said use the black and white if you want.
Yeah, helps with eyes. For
We
16
were gonna do the
hours,
whole
yeah,
yin
no.
and yang vibe.
When it comes to coding, I am now on dark mode.
Yeah. I
Um,
have this filter here if everyone can see it. Usually helps.
for most things, I'm on dark mode. The only time I'm not on dark mode is my charts, really, which is probably the most time I spend on the computer. But
Dunno. That's why I hate Google Sheets. Google Sheets has no bloody dark mode.
yeah, Google Sheets doesn't have dark
Imagine
mode.
not having dark mode in 2022. 23.
How many projects did you code in that video? I'm in the function now.
Oh, did you record your whole coding session as well?
No, I didn't record it.
What does he mean by a video?
He sent me a video, a tutorial,
Oh,
how,
right.
like a course of how to code
Will
properly.
you do any operations?
To be fair, it's like riding a bike. To be honest, I am starting to remember all the things I used to do, so it was quite a quick process. Like,
Oh, muscle memory's kicking in, yeah?
yeah,
What do you mean by operations, Johnny? If you mean trades, I'll take it if my level gets reached. If not, we'll be back tomorrow. You know.
surgery, bro.
And mark any.
Operations.
If you do mean operations as in trades, Mark will post his in the group,
Yeah,
which is free. I'll say it again.
yeah. I'm
No signals, but
So-
he'll post his analysis. You know.
It's not. This is not trading. So anyone that doesn't want to see non-trading stuff,
One minute.
be back in 5
Hang on,
minutes.
hang on.
Be back in 5 minutes, bro.
I'm a forget on purpose. What was this?
Purpose. Here you go. Here's all the things I've done, James, just to show you. Here you go.
Wait, forget what on purpose?
What?
What
No,
does-
you said forget this on purpose. That's what you said.
No, Fernando said I'm a forget on purpose.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't
There you
know
go.
what
Those are all
it
the things I coded thus far. Very simple for loop, while
Damn.
loop, and if statements and so on. But
is. Man's
yeah.
going in.
yeah, there you go. I'll be done with it. I'll be done by tonight. Later on. I will say that I did actually forget that the time just passed. As when I was doing it, it was actually like 4 or 5 hours. I was like, what the? Okay, then. I guess I'll go to sleep now. It is fun to learn, I can't lie. Anyone that wants to try and learn coding, definitely recommend. It's really fun. If you like it. If you like the whole algorithmic, or like logic thinking, yeah, it's a very fun thing
If
to
the
do.
thing I was actually working on was like the purpose of it,
What's fun?
then I'll-
Yeah.
It depends what you're
Well, the
doing
thing
it
is, I'm
for,
gonna-
right?
I want to do this to obviously make my journal into a software rather than just a journal, like into a Excel
Yeah.
sheet, and make it more user friendly. That's why I'm doing it as well.
It's coding. I've seen like the coders have this whole sort of culture, don't they? You know, when you go on
What
YouTube
culture?
and everything, everyone's like they all got the same sort of vibe and everything. Don't have to
Yeah.
describe it. But...
Yeah. As I said though, I wish I worked harder when I was actually learning coding in school, as in like in high school and college. But I don't know. James gonna show the ropes. James will. I'm gonna obviously get to the basics first, and then we'll do a boot camp, bro. Gold analysis? Oh god, bro. I'm not trading gold right now.
Johnny, what did you mean by operations? I said.
I think it means executions and stuff.
Yeah, not on gold, but on the other
Yeah.
pairs, yes. If my areas are reached. Gold, I'm just testing for now. Then next week I'll be trading it. I'm collecting data on it still. 1888. I'm waiting for that area.
Okay, for me, okay, fine. You know what?
Yeah,
You
go
want
on. You
analysis
might as
on
well
gold?
show your gold.
Here's
analysis.
my analysis on gold, mate. I'll analyze it from scratch, delete everything. Okay, so first of all, on the weekly time frame, what can we see? I do top-down analysis, right? So I start from the weekly and onwards. I would normally look at the monthly, but the month has basically already passed. I already know what the monthly looks like. Okay. So first of all, on the weekly time frame, we have this major zone over here that we broke. This is 1870. Previously, historically, 1870 has always been a major level for gold. You can see how many touches it's had, right? Just look at how many touches it's had prior to this. These are major touches as well, major swings in the market. Look, as soon as it touched, massive swing. As soon as it touched, massive swing. As soon as it touched, massive swing. But look at the difference now. We have absolutely broken through this zone right here. Can't you see? And where in the past have we seen that happen? Right here. And what has happened? We have a massive push to the downside anyway. So obviously, I'll always say this and always repeat it. History doesn't always repeat itself, but it normally does rhyme. So that means we can always infer back into the previous times, into previous time, and think about, okay, how can we translate it today and now in today's price action, basically. Okay, but first of all, we need to keep that in mind. Second thing, we have to think now, okay, so where is the most logical zone if price continues to break this level right here? Where's the most logical zone gold will go to next? For me, it's right here, okay? So it'll be right here at 1900. 1900, a psychological level, and 2 has always been an important zone in the market. Again, touches here, touches here. Look at how price stalled around this level before massive rally, and then what happened? We retested that zone anyway, then rallied again. Okay, so again, 1900 psychological level, and ever since I've been trading gold, since reaching 1900, has always been an important zone I look at, and most traders have looked at as well. Okay, right. So now we have this zone. We have our weekly grid. Okay. Next thing we have to look at. Okay, so what if our bias is incorrect? Where could price fall down to if price actually turns bearish? For me, the next zone that we're looking at is over here, okay, at 1830, 1840. You can put 1840 if you want a psychological level, or even better if you want to do 1850 as well. But as of right now, I'll do 1840, 1835 over here. Okay, again, why do I put this zone? You can see how many touches it's had prior to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then obviously look at the stall over there. All right, so major level over here. So now I have my major weekly grids. Okay, so if price continues to push up, then we have that 1900 level. If price fails to finish above this zone on the weekly time frame, then we have our weekly grid to the downside. Okay, so now we have either push to the upside over here. If price continues, that's the wrong tool. That won't help me. That one or down here. Okay, so that's, first of all, that's what we can see on the weekly time frame. Now look at the daily time frame. Okay, what can support our bias to the upside? First of all, our daily is bullish at the moment. You have obviously this zone right here to this high. This is our daily leg. Look how massive this daily leg is. It hasn't had an exhaustion phase for quite some time. We did have a pause, to be fair, in the market, and it was quite a big exhaustion phase on the lower time frames. But obviously, look, we just completely negated that in one day of trading. Blasted through that and engulfed that level anyway. So currently, this is our leg. You can do many different ways to say where your trade is invalid. You can do the 3-candle rule. You can do the structure rule, whatever you want to do. Okay, so as of right now, for me, buys are valid up until we stay within above this zone. Okay, that buys are still valid. Okay, cool. But obviously, it doesn't mean I'm not going to take sells on the lower time frames. It just means in the higher time frame, if I'm looking to swing the position and if I'm looking to continue the momentum and the direction, anything, any buys up till this zone is completely valid. Whether I take the weekly zone from here, whether I take this zone and buy from here, or from this zone and buy from here, doesn't matter. But anyways, so far that's what I'm looking at. Okay, and as for the 12-hour time frame, so 12-hour time frame, I will swiftly go past because I use my what's it called, indicators on this, which is not important for people that don't trade indicators, so I'll skip past that. Next thing is the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so 4-hour time frame, it just gives us an intraday perspective on the current structure, the price action, and whatnot. Okay, so first of all, what can we see? Let's look at the structure point. So the first structure point we can see is, okay, we've broken this zone. Okay, this is how I analyze structure. We have this peak in the structure. So now we're currently bullish on the 4-hour time frame. Where is the significant low that it created to create this high? Where is that significant low? For me, that significant low is down here. Okay, so right now our structure is currently from this low to this high on the 4-hour time frame. So you can either look at it in two ways. You can either look at it, okay, so if price fails to stay within this zone, then you look to sell, or you can look at it in this way where you can say if price If price stays within this zone, let's say even this zone in particular, because there's quite a lot of traffic in this zone, if price retests this zone, since it's still bullish, I can take the buys and obviously complete that weekly grid. But this is why I'm not trading gold, because as I said, it's a very tricky thing at the moment, because look at how close these two levels are, okay? If the 4-hour breaks now, what will it do? It will break below the weekly grid. If it breaks below the weekly grid, what did I say might happen? It could potentially fill into 1830. But the issue is we're still bullish on the daily time frame. So going against the daily time frame and the daily bias, well, it's a bit silly, isn't it? Especially if you're trying to swing all the way down to, like, let's say, I think it's like 700 pips or something stupid like that. 300 pips, okay? Well, I was wrong. Well, 300 pips, okay? So that's why I'm not trading gold at the moment, but it's completely up to you guys. It's just my analysis, okay? Another thing we can add, I don't want to really to go too in depth with it because people will get lost, is this VWAP over here. We have VWAP supporting, even though we break below this weekly grid, as long as we don't finish below on the weekly time frame, we can say that this weekly grid is still valid and we can still push to the upside. But there's a lot of ifs and buts here. That's why I'm not sharing my analysis. That's why I'm not, showing gold and I'm not trading gold. Another thing we can add is the fact that on the lower time frame, on the hour time frame, what do we have here? We have our buy side liquidity sitting above here and our sell side liquidity sitting below here. Okay, so now what I could be looking for is, okay, now we finish above on the 4-hour time frame, on the hour time frame. Over here, we have a lot of buyers getting involved in this market, and people that sold in this zone and this zone and this zone are now potentially out of the market. Why? Because their stop loss will probably be around this zone over here. Okay, so we have that. Another thing is we have breakout traders currently as well in profit. Why do I say that? Because as we said, if there's a consolidation over here, there's going to be a lot of retail traders looking to push to the upside. Okay, as soon as that break, it was an impulsive break, left with imbalance as well, so it was quite a valid break anyways. But now, where the stop loss going to be? The stop loss going to be either here in the swing low, their stop loss going to be here in the swing low, and over here. Okay, so now what is my plan? Okay, if I was to trade this, and again, I'm not trading it. If price fails to continue bullish and it starts to go down, it starts to show exhaustion to the upside or in favor to the downside. Now I'm going to be assuming that it's probably going to be starting to hunt sell side liquidity. Sell side liquidity are these red markers over here, okay? And then once this level is broken, again, this is the knock-on effect. Let's say it does end up going all the way down here. Let's say it's Friday and it ends up going over here. What has happened on the weekly time frame? That means the weekly time frame has rejected all of this upside and now is now bearish. Okay, now the weekly candle is gonna look like this. What's this candle look like? It looks like a rejection candle, right? And it finished below the weekly grid as well. So now we can potentially start looking for sells to the downside after that. But again, there's a lot of ifs and buts. And again, I'll repeat it one more time. This is why I'm not trading gold right now, because it's a very confusing time for gold. Okay, cool. That's my analysis.
Boom. Nice, man.
Thank you, bro.
You had to show it in the end, right?
What?
The people were waiting for the gold analysis.
They were waiting for the gold, but again, I had nothing to share for gold. That was just to show you guys that I am very confused when it comes to gold at the moment. Mostly because it's very bullish and bearish at the same time, and I'm more happy to trade euro dollar than gold at the moment, and GJ, because GJ is bearish on the higher time frame as well, and it's practically the same setup as well, just only bearish on the higher time frame as well. So that's why.
This is the toxic relationship with GJ.
Yeah, no, GJ gives me good opportunities, but ends up losing anyways, dickhead. But yeah, as I said, there's plenty more confluences that I look at.
This wasn't from today, guys.
Yeah, there's plenty more confluences that I look at. Mostly, price action on lower time frame and volume as well. But it gets a bit too complex when I show volume. But if you guys want to learn more about volume, I'll definitely make a video of it and potentially show more of it on the Discord as well. Yeah.
A whole video on the VWAP, that could be cool.
Oh, imagine. But VWAP is like...
Make the VWAP popular again.
No, because it'll ruin my edge, wouldn't it? If everyone's starting to trade VWAP, it'll ruin my edge. Bloody people are going to be stealing it, bro. These thieves. But yeah.
Seems like you wanna go back up.
Your pairs have just been dead, man. Ain't doing nothing.
Yep.
I do need a Red Bull though, to be honest.
Let's check my boy.
No.
My boy.
Or a
You need
Monster.
coffee.
Monster's better. I think Monster's better than Red Bull. Don't at me. The taste, better Monster.
Mark, unicorn, run and to sleep then.
Run?
Was it?
Yeah.
Outside? I'm not running.
You need running. You need run.
No. Hell no.
You
Me
wake
running?
up then.
What?
He's saying you wake up
Nah.
to go for a run in the morning.
Yeah.
I think his coffee
No, I'm
usually
awake
does
most
that
of the
job,
time.
doesn't it?
Well, to be honest, yeah. Coffee doesn't let me do that, but yeah.
No, exercise is good. Exercise, there's two ways you can go about it. If you do go in the morning, but you absolutely go all in, then you might achieve the wrong effect. You might tire yourself out too much, and the rest of the day you're just drained.
Facts.
I prefer the way I'm doing it, where you go 40-50 minutes, and you sort of get energized from the exercise at the same time as working out. So
To be fair, I like how I'm doing it too.
just nothing at all.
Just don't do it at all, bro. That's what I like.
Damn, XAG 23. Is silver worth that much less than gold? Am I on the wrong chart?
Silver is, yeah.
Unless it's calculated
I mean-
differently. How is silver 23?
23 what pips? 23 lots.
23 to the dollar. I think it's per ounce. It must be the way they do.
Yeah, 8 ounce.
Maybe.
Wow.
Yeah. Yanar knows his
Yeah, gold is 2
metals, bro.
ounce.
He knows his metals.
So silver must be, yeah, here we go. Silver US dollars to ounce. Yeah, 23. Wow. I did not know silver was worth that much less than gold.
I think it's because there's a lot more of it, isn't there?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I didn't know the difference was
Maybe.
that huge. Let's try and find platinum, like we were saying. What's it? What did you say yesterday? Palladium.
Palladium.
Yeah, look, here we go. Platinum's worth less than
Palladium.
gold. I told you.
Can't trade platinum, bro.
Platinum's worth less than gold.
Per gram.
Can you see diamonds on here? Diamond, I guess, is different because there's so many different types of diamond. Surely there's no.
Oh, I just typed up most expensive thing for per gram and it says antimatter. You should start trading antimatter, bro.
Alright, boys, we're trading antimatter now. So, what about dark matter? Is dark matter not on there?
51 trillion per gram. Are you mad?
What?
Okay. Yeah, sure, bro. You keep telling yourself you're worth that.
That's what the Arabs in Dubai have. Bro. That's their store of
Antimatter.
wealth. Antimatter, bro.
Bro, they have cars made of antimatter, bro.
You don't even see them. That's the whole point.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so euro dollar again pushing up. Again, I say it so many times, expected. We need to just tap that 1.7600 and then we're good. Start to climb back down. Again, the whole clean candles to the left. So on.
Elite man, you wanna
Well,
show
I'm
your
sure.
chart?
Yeah, sure.
Elite man.
You have nothing to show, isn't
No,
it?
not
you got nothing
I
to show.
said elite man.
Oh,
No,
Lima,
Mark
yes,
wanna
please,
show.
please. No, I don't. I was just.
This is Mark.
Since we
I
got
don't,
we
go
got
on.
30 minutes left since you're on the call.
Yeah, show your chart, bro. You might as well.
It's not that deep. It's
Right.
not literally 10 people watching.
Yeah.
And most of them are from the group. So
Go on, you got this.
honestly, if
Be
you do it
brave.
once, every other time you won't even think about it.
Yeah, be brave, Yana. Be
Come on,
be
brother.
brave.
No, I'm not so brave yet.
Ah,
Brother,
fair
brother.
enough. Brother, you went to Afghanistan. You can show your chart on screen. Come on, bro. Ah, fair enough.
Alright, so,
One day,
yeah,
one
so,
day
okay,
he'll
we-
show it.
One day.
One day.
This year I'm gonna show.
Next 3
Tomorrow,
months.
got you.
Next 3 months,
Tomorrow.
not this year, bro. Come on.
Yeah, we got the zone right here. Again, anticipating that liquidity to be taken over here for the continuation back down here. We have clean candles over here with little to no volume. If I just put the volume profile, you guys will be able to see this easier. I'll just put the volume profile from this swing low. That's not the volume profile. That's the volume profile. This swing low, you can see that we have a gap over here. Gaps during during times where there's gaps right here. There's two things that would happen. So it either goes over here tries to fill it in, or well, actually three things. It just rejects if it doesn't fill in the gap, or just goes straight down or it goes straight down to the next zone because there's nothing stopping it. Three things that will happen. Just need to know which one. But yeah, look at this candle right here. This 1 hour candle is currently engulfing this massive bearish move over here. So we'll see what happens and what effect that has in the market again. But we still have buy side liquidity over here. If that buy side liquidity fails to hold, then we'll be hunting sell side liquidity, which will be around here, here, and obviously these lows as well. And then we could potentially, once that breakout happens, we still have that a lot of people potentially entering the market. So we still have these zones that we can take as well. So we shall see with euro dollar.
Can I ask a question in the chat? Let's see. Let's do a poll for the 7-8 people still watching. Let's see if my YouTube loads up. I guess Mark can do the poll too.
I don't have a. I'm not signed in.
Do you just okay? I'm signed in. Let's see. What question shall we ask the chat? Start a poll. Okay.
Are you in the group? Yes or no?
Did you? I don't know. What's your? Are you up for the year so far? You know what? That's just a dumbass question. What is everyone?
Absolutely not.
I don't want to ask you losing or winning so far. What is everyone?
Are you losing in the first thing this year? Wow.
Commodities. I wonder because I think there's 7-8 people watching. Is everyone here for Forex, crypto, commodities?
Probably Forex, I'd imagine, but yeah, would love to know.
Maybe we got some. I did plug some random chats, so let's see.
Dude, how are you not getting banned? Whereas they have their eyes on me.
It lets me post it like 3-4 times. Then it's like, wait, why are you posting the same link, bro?
Yeah, no, they don't like me.
There we go. Shouldn't be.
Even in my own analysis, bro, I try to plug it and they go like, no. Okay. My own analysis. I trade crypto.
I was trying to get an option for other, but you can only have 4.
You can only have 4. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Only I'm a crypto person. It's incredible.
indeed.
What? Deja vu.
Deja vu, I've just been in this place before. Higher on the street and the noise went into.
Right, yep. Okay, GJ's also pushing up. Lovely. We'll see. Well, we can kind of assume that sellers have entered the market here with that massive rally to the downside. So there's even more valid. It's like that sell side liquidity is even more valid. Yeah.
It's a techie one because it didn't break the lows, did it? So with this now, if we take the highs again, then that is even better. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, it's just price action alone. Look how impulsive that bearish candle was. Like, it was like very strong. So if we end up taking those highs, their stop losses are definitely sitting above somewhere. You know.
That's for sure. This could be a smart money trap.
Exactly.
I can imagine that happening because there's a whole load of smart money traders trading GJ too, and it doesn't mean that the institutions sit there saying, "Oh, smart money's popular now, let's trap them." It's literally the fact that they can see orders sitting above this high right now. They can because it's so popular. There are a whole load of stop losses sitting above this high.
Yeah.
So the algorithm or the banks, whoever's trading, they see these and they're like, okay, we need that. We need those orders. Let's take.
You know what? We want those.
We want that. No?
You're coming home with me, bro. You're coming home with me. Bang.
It's good. GBP.
Taking that liquidity home with them, bro.
The stop losses are coming home. Saying that, where's Uncle
Brooks
New at,
most...
man? I saw him yesterday on your stream.
Yeah, Uncle New is currently taking care of it. Yeah. He'll be back soon.
Are your children? I'm guessing his kids were back from school or something. So.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. No, they were ill or something. So.
No, I mean when he jumped.
Yeah, one was ill.
Oh yeah.
USD.
Yeah. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, Forex is one of those evil businesses out there, though. Because for you to win, someone is losing.
It's That just trading
It's
in general?
everywhere that way.
That just
It's
trading in general?
everywhere.
That's. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
yeah. Isn't that
Not
every
really, not
industry?
everywhere.
Surely.
Yes, it is.
No.
In every business
Yeah.
you start,
Sports.
you're taking someone else's customer. In sports is the most realistic representation. You have to
No,
Yeah.
because they
beat.
still get
You have
paid
to beat
regardless.
someone for them to lose.
They're getting paid regardless.
They get paid less if
But-
they lose. Her.
What?
It's same.
No,
No,
it
it
is
depends
the
how
same,
good
but
you
I
are as
mean,
a
Only
player.
only one person can win.
Yeah, but it's not about winning or
Second and
losing.
third
I'm
others
saying
lose.
like
So
you
but
have to
then-
take
no, but
money
then
from someone.
Trading, you can say the same thing. You can still take losses, but you overall you'll get paid still.
When?
And remember, we're assuming that you've already made it to the successful traders. Because if you're talking about sport, the ones who quote unquote get paid are the ones who have already made it to the highest levels.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like as in like the retail lot, well, us, most of the retail lot do get burned and lose in order for the other people to win.
No, but it's the same in
Yeah.
sports. Like, there's a whole
Yeah.
load of people you don't see who are training their whole life to become a sports person, who ended up just not being good enough, or they didn't train hard enough, who ended up getting burned because other people were beating them in football matches. So I
Well,
think
I
it
don't know,
applies
I think-
to every area of life where you have to beat
I think
them
wins
in
in sports, I think yeah, it has some sort of correlation, but I think it's more of as an individual, how good are you, and are you actually good enough to become a professional player? It's not really like
No, but the way they decide is by comparing you to other players. You didn't get
Yeah,
picked because
of course.
someone else did get picked.
I guess.
As
I
in,
guess.
if everyone was...
Johnny have question.
I guess.
What was that?
Yes.
Johnny
You
have
can go be
question.
a retest.
Oh, sorry, I
Where?
couldn't
Which
see
one?
it
Which
because
pair,
of
bro?
the poll.
Which pair, bro?
The polls
Which
in
pair?
there.
I think it's gold.
And thanks.
Gold.
Oh, do you think?
Um,
there'll be
I
a
think-
retest? Is this on gold?
Maybe. Retest of where? This high of 1886.200? Maybe.
I think yep.
Maybe he means lower before we push up. Potentially.
Sounds like you're in a trade already, bro.
Yeah, saying that, Johnny. What's your thoughts on gold? What do you reckon?
Yeah, it sounds like you're in a trade. I can't lie.
Why? Why?
Hmm? I just have a sixth sense.
You got a feeling about this one. It's a cool name.
Yeah.
What was that? Italian name? Falci. Johnny Falci. Johnny Falci. Maybe.
Maybe. And USD NZD.
18.
Not which chart I analyzed before.
Eventually,
Retest
yes.
18.
Right now, it makes sense for a retracement, but I would only trade it once we reach the zone personally. But in general, this bullish leg, it does need not need, but you can expect a retracement soon. Because we've been pushing up quite a while. We're starting to enter key areas. We've grabbed liquidity from above here. Orders were sitting here. So yeah, you can expect a retracement eventually. For me, the highest probability is once we reach a zone. Because it's one thing to say you want to retest, but how are you going to decide where that retest starts, you know? If that's what you mean.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Python tutorial, Python full course for beginners. Apparently I'm a big Python. Also, if James is still watching, yeah, that the VS Studios is so much worse than the other one, the VS Code. VS Code is so much better, man. I just noticed.
Is that like a platform you use for it?
Yeah, like an IDE, so like something development interface development, something environment, something like that. Pretty cool. VS Code is the one. Especially for Python work, it seems like it's just like very simple. You saw it was support area. Alright.
What's this? Discord.
Yeah. Elite Man.
Say
Say
what?
something. His name is Kilk, his name's Elite Man, his name's Yana, bro. We need one name for you. One name fits all, do you know what I
That's
mean?
true, you know.
No,
That
We
is
need
true.
one name.
no, not one name.
He's a man of mystery.
One name.
Negative.
We'll call you Tisler. Tisler.
No.
T-
Oh, it's wrong.
How do you pronounce it?
It is Diesler.
Diesel.
Tesla.
Janar Diesel.
Diesler.
Tesla.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll call you Tesla. Nah, that's too hard to say.
Yeah,
it is.
Discord. Okay, yeah, we are about to end the stream. There's a minute left.
Yes.
If you guys want any updates on any trades Mark takes, I only take it on stream. But if he takes anything, if anyone wants to join just for the chat, everyone's gonna update their trades. Generally talk shit about trading, as you can see. The link's below. It's free.
Yeah, join for the community. Don't join for the trades,
It's
boys.
for the community. Just having people
Join for
to
the
hold you
community.
accountable is pretty good. Just keeps you focused.
You can't
on
trade
trading.
alone. It's
And,
yeah, agreed.
This below. That's it. See you guys tomorrow, same time, 9:30. Say that. That's yeah. There we go. Perfect.
Bye.
9:30. Yeah.
That's
See you in a bit.
perfect. See you guys tomorrow.